like anxiety, and I don't know why.
It's giving me Peter Gabriel vibes, or like Sting.
Right? Like just
Hello?
everything about this feels fundamentally wrong to me.
Hi, George. Can you hear me? Or, I don't know, I'm hearing you. You sent me a link for the villain view. I don't know if I'm in it or not.
Yes, you're in. We can hear you.
Yeah, you're
But I
in.
couldn't
You're in
hear
right now.
anybody. Then I changed the setting that says speaker headphones. And now I can hear you guys, but I don't know if my mic is working.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Bye.
Yeah, I got something weird going on because like I'm getting you all in my headset, but like when the intro countdown was going, it was coming through my PC speakers. My system's on crack. Let me stop. Let me be nice to this system.
Yeah. Hey, look here. Be nice to it until you get something. Until you get a new one.
This is the new one. That's the problem. This is the new one. Oh, good grief.
Oh, God, this coffee.
Oh, that applies to me then. I'll be nice to it till I get my new one, and then I'm talking all the shit.
Yeah, because the one that needs the screen replaced is this one over here. Yes, everything is pink and sparkly. This should not be a shock.
That is not a shock. It's not a shock to anybody. Anybody that really knows it's not a shock.
You'd be amazed at how many people are like, "Oh, it's pink."
It's on that.
Oh, somebody's coming in from outside. Hey.
Good
Hey,
evening,
Ghost Snapper.
chat.
Hey, Mrs. Ooh, okay.
Hey, everybody.
The chat is lively already.
It's a shock to me, George. It is not a shock to you that most of my equipment is sparkly and pink.
It's not a shock to me. Like the only thing that would be a shock to me is if she holds up something that she got and it's not pink or not sparkly. You know,
I think
that would be surprising.
Oh, I have this lowly
He's trying to find something.
Wireless charger it's white. This is the one thing that I think.
And I think the only reason is because they didn't have one in pink.
Well, it was free. It's from Comcast.
It was free.
It was free. All right. And it was
free from me.
It was a gift.
Even my power tower is pink and white.
Of course it is.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Said no, I cannot hear.
So yeah. So thank you, Master
video
Beer, for
you sent
joining
me.
us.
Remember that video?
Thank you
sent
for
me.
inviting me. I'm glad to be here.
Say, look here, man. Chaos. You'd have to catch me first to be able to get.
I know I got to catch you first, but when I do, feet off the ground.
We're a rogue bunch of this is the island of misfit toys, but we play well with others. And our standard fill-in host for when Thomas or Gambit, because Angry and I are always here. When we're not here.
Angry's not always here.
Mr. Chaos King Reloaded. My better half. And Angry and him have this older brother, younger brother thing going on. We just
see, here's the thing. Chaos want to fight me, but
I don't really want to fight him. I just want to beat him up a little bit.
See, and
not really to
rough him up.
See, the thing is, so that's not going to happen. See, because, and here's why. All right,
I'm old. Are you going towards my age?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. This has
Like
nothing
the
to do with
same
your
age.
age, sir. Has absolutely nothing to do with your age.
We are
okay?
nowhere near the same age.
No, we are not.
Him and
You are,
Tab are the same age.
you are quite older.
I am
sir.
older than Tom.
My bad.
You are quite older,
You're thinking
sir.
you're younger, Chaos.
Yeah, Angry
As
and
the
I
young guy in the
2
group,
weeks
you should know
apart.
this.
Yeah, Angry and I are 2 weeks apart. That's it.
Yeah. So
Speaking of which, April is the birthday month.
April it
Okay,
is.
happy birthday, guys.
So yeah,
No, we gotta celebrate.
Reparations.
donation,
Reparations. Donations.
gifts.
Yes, yes.
The Villain's View is a family, a dysfunctional family, mind you, but a family
But
nonetheless.
we are a family.
George,
Dysfunctional nonetheless, but a family still.
don't task me, George. Don't task me.
Well, I specialize in dysfunctional relationships, so this is great.
Yeah.
Hit me. What's going on?
Why is it taking this long to get her on?
Oh wait, and it's also after 7 p.m. So fuck.
Oh my!
You just don't cuss with the good pastor on here.
We call that deflecting.
Oh,
She is still a pastor.
I would
but
apologize.
ghetto preacher.
I would apologize to the good pastor, but I'm also an ordained minister, so yeah, I'm gonna be me.
and we know that I'm the resident bishop that gets put in timeout
Jesus,
every week.
help us, Lord.
And,
We got some angry folk.
But
and I'm just the
did not
heathen that
get
hangs
put in
out outside.
timeout today. Well, a little bit I did because right at the end of Sunday school, my father FaceTimed me because somebody snitched about yesterday's show, The Porch of No Judgment. And when I find out who the snitch is, no more snacks for you. No more snacks.
Hold up.
Again,
they-
I say, tell
they-
your father you no longer reside there.
Hold up.
Wow.
Did somebody snitch and say that you still got Black Air Force Energy One blocked? Somebody told him. If they did, that's that old bullshit.
Yes.
See,
He said, "Why do you still have your?" He was like, "You blocked your nephew again." I did. He's only 5. I don't care. He's a bully.
He's not the
he's a
baby.
menace.
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
He's
Pastor D.
fine. No,
Pastor D
no.
doesn't know about my
No,
nephew.
Pastor,
Oh.
look here. Trust me on this.
No,
He is a 5-year-old. Inside, he is 50. All right.
he is 50 with a mortgage, an ex-wife, and about 20.
Oh my God. So he
This
just
little
Like,
boy.
he's got a mortgage, 2 ex-wives, a cocaine habit, and a drinking
What?
problem. Okay,
Well, he's past the stuff for the little
inside,
children.
that's what
Come on.
he is.
Yes.
Okay, he's 5 years old, but inside, that's what he is.
At a
Okay?
birthday party for one of my brothers, he always has to sit next to me. And my youngest brother, who is his father, thinks it's so sweet that he loves his auntie so much. So I want to sit next to TT, and I'm like, don't let him sit next to me. So he sits next
Oh
to me.
Lord.
I don't see that the waitress is approaching, okay? I don't know that she's standing there. And he goes, your feet swing in the chair just like mine. Yeah, the latest thing that got him blocked was that he called me so chipperly from his iPad and said that I could walk under a stool with ease. Now, granted, his parents are 5'11" and 6'7". Okay, I get it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm a member of the Lollipop Guild in their world, and he questions if I'm an adult every time I see him, every single time. And some of his arguments are kind of valid, but they shouldn't be said.
But they shouldn't be because he's 5.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little guy.
Just like he asked me, he said, "Well, who holds your hand so you can get across the street, or do you just have to walk up and down on one block?"
That would be me. That would be me, just in case you ever actually tell him.
Oh no, Anthony told him with glee,
Oh my
with the
goodness.
laughter.
Anthony told him, I'll hold your hand. Oh, wow.
Because my kids, they ain't worth a dime either.
Oh Lord.
They're
with
all in
glee.
it. My nephew recruited them
You gotta be
when
putting
I
in
blocked
time
them
on this.
He said with glee.
so that he could use their devices to call and harass me. He learned how to tell time to be able to call me right before the Saturday show just to invoke emotional damage. Okay? Every week
Look at
is
that.
something else for
You're
them.
teaching him skills that he will need for the rest of his life.
Teaching him life
Bullying
skills.
is not a
But-
skill.
It sounds
I
like
mean,
he's
how to tell
with
time.
temperament.
Okay.
And he's
Teaching him how to
screaming
tell
for attention.
time.
And it doesn't matter whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, he only does this to me. Everybody else he's chill with. With me, he's just like, ha ha.
He's a
He only wants
savage.
some attention.
He's a straight up pure savage.
Oh,
When it
He's
comes to you,
ratchet, boozy, classic.
oh.
I'm
Right,
sorry.
he
I'm
just
sorry.
he's something else. Now his little brother, chill, okay, complete opposite. But he only likes me too. He really don't like anybody else in the family other than his mother. I asked him if he liked his father, and he said, "Oh, that man that lives in the house." I looked at my brother. What
Lord.
did you do?
oh
My
Lord.
brother made the mistake and thought that he had fell asleep and turned from National Geographic. So the younger nephew now
Why are you
has
watching
beef with his
National
father.
Geographic?
Wow.
Well, that
Oh,
that is
Lord.
that is my fault because I told him he could watch the animals on National Geographic, and he loves animals. So
You
he's-
and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. Let's do what we do on the Discovery Channel.
and evidently my brother bought the wrong crackers when they went to the zoo to go feed the giraffes.
How dare he go by white people?
Oh no.
See,
You know what?
I wasn't gonna say anything, and I wasn't gonna go there, but somebody did, and of course, it had to be chaos.
I'm sorry. Nah.
No,
And for the because I know somebody is going to ask if you go specifically to the Cincinnati Zoo, there are 2 giraffes there. They like the clubhouse crackers. Okay, don't get any other type of crackers. They like the clubhouse crackers. How do I know? I spent a lot of time
All that
up
Pastor.
there
It's so
feeding
cute.
the giraffes.
Oh my gosh.
I like the animals, even though I had to promise 4 different times that I would not try to put an animal in my purse going to a zoo up here.
Only 4?
well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. All right,
Well, I'm
right, if you
sorry.
had a
I'm sorry.
zoo-
My better half and your better half still has plans on stealing sloths.
I know.
So I'd be quiet if I was
Well,
you.
see,
You're the
yeah,
getaway driver. You're the getaway driver.
hey, whoa, hey, nobody said about stealing sauce, but if one just happens to crawl into your purse, you can't help that.
And I may or may not have a specific purse.
Okay,
made
first and
for the
foremost,
comfort
a
of
sloth cannot fit inside her purse. I don't care how big the purse is. You can get your croc purse, your croc bag.
I was
A
about
sloth
to
is not gonna fit
say,
inside
I've seen some of Taz's purses. I
A
beg
backpack,
different,
maybe.
sir.
He could fit in there.
Oh, my purse
What
is about the size of a backpack.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
You can get
see?
one in there.
But I got
So-
one of those
Mm-mm.
expandable bags off the TikTok shop. Somebody sent it to me. The sloth, I did this.
So yeah,
And be
so,
quite comfortable. Put a little pillow in there for him. It'd be
yeah.
really
So I mean, if
comfortable.
sloth happens to climb in there, I mean, you can't help that.
True.
Right.
If a sloth is comfortable, and there's a pillow in there,
And I
and
don't,
we
I don't
start
know why
sleeping,
everybody is
you
taken
can't help
aback
that
by
either.
this. Let us not forget that I have a skeleton that I dress that lives on the couch.
Wow.
Oh, by the way,
we need to
I was
unpack
out.
that. So how long has the skeleton been on the couch?
I just got the skeleton last year in October because
Halloween.
the lovely.
We don't need to unpack that. There's no deeper story there.
Well, there was
Oh,
there
I
was a
can forget it.
lovely
I can
older
forget
black
it.
woman in the
There's no
store
deeper
that,
story there except for she wanted the
helped
skeleton.
my case.
And I said, okay. And she said, I wanted to sit on the couch all year long. I was like, no. And this old lady was like, oh, if it brings her joy, let her do it. Lady, do you know us? Mind your business, old black lady.
And then he got overruled.
Oh my goodness.
I got outvoted by a woman who doesn't live in my house. Oh, by the way, I was out the other day. I took some pictures of a skeleton next to a house that was like almost as tall as the house. We'll never do that. We'll never do that.
I got one of those.
And
down-
it is March, almost April, and it's still up. Yeah. So
but is
no.
it dressed though? Like if I could find clothes big enough for it, could we?
No, we couldn't.
Well, let's talk
We're
about
not
the
giving
skeleton on
the
the
squirrels
couch.
any more routes to get up the house.
Here's
I
the
want to
thing.
hear
Here's
about
the
the
thing.
skeleton.
Oh,
I
the
mean,
skeleton on
you
the
can
couch?
make
What
clothes
made you
for it.
get the skeleton?
Okay, the skeleton. Okay.
I mean, you can make clothes
One.
for it.
What,
You can.
Okay.
wait. Hold on. Wait. Would you stop trying to crack her mind? I live
No,
with it and I can't do that.
I like this. Okay,
I'm a
so
This could be tied. There could be
chaos.
this could be tied to the relationship in some
Hold
way.
up.
here's the
Chaos,
thing. We
chaos.
were
out
I'm a
at the
solutions
store.
guy. I'm a solutions guy. I'm trying to help her get solutions to the problem. Problem is that she wants to be able to dress a skeleton that tall. You know what I mean? Tall as
And
the
it
house.
sits on the couch.
That is
Okay, so
odd.
here's the
That is
thing. But no,
odd.
Pastor G, this is what happened. We were out. It was October, and for some reason, they already had Christmas decorations out, and we were kind of playing around with the ones that
Because
danced
it was
around.
October. That's why.
Oh yeah, we were playing
Okay.
around with the ones that were dancing around, and I was taking videos. And then I noticed the skeleton, and okay, I like to dress up things, but I can't dress up our dog because she eats everything. So I
Because you
saw
can
the
stop calling her
skeleton.
our dog. She's your dog. Okay.
Okay, true. That was my idea, but you put her in charge of me, which I don't think is fair. But we'll come back to that. So I was thinking I could dress up the skeleton, and I could dress up the skeleton. Different little outfit every month. I don't think he thought that I was serious until his brother realized that the very first outfit that I put the skeleton in was the outfit that I had on when we bought it.
So,
And I
Okay,
did a duet on TikTok.
this
Okay,
skeleton,
okay, let's-
dressing it like in a wig, or you put
Yeah.
on it, or is it
The
just
dog has
Yeah,
wig, glasses,
Igor has a wig.
and Igor is
Igor has a
non-binary.
wig.
and y'all call it Igor?
Yes.
Yes.
And Igor has
Mhm.
Do you
a
throw
Well,
this
it's better
skeleton?
than
Let me
calling
ask you
it
something.
Gertrude, which you wanted to
When
name
you
it.
two are sitting on the couch, does this skeleton sit in between you?
No, I sit on the
Okay,
couch.
first and
He don't
foremost,
sit on
I
the
don't
couch.
sit on the couch.
He
I
sits
have
in
a
that
recliner
chair.
that I enjoy so much.
The last time
but-
he sat on the couch, I almost messed up my own proposal because he was in my
Igor,
space.
Igor actually is in Gambit's spot.
When Gambit comes to visit, Gambit sits in one particular spot on the couch, and I didn't think about it when I propped up Igor. But Igor is not alone. Igor has friends, okay? Igor has a bevy of stuffed animal friends. There's a village.
With
And
him
I-
on the couch. And this is
and
Igor's
I'm
a man
in
or
room-
Igor's a woman.
Yeah,
then.
and I
It's a female entity.
set
Igor is
different
non-binary.
scenes. Yeah,
Igor is
and Igor has a
non-binary.
purse.
Okay. I like
Now
this.
I didn't buy the purse. The purse was sent to me in a brand package. Specifically, the mini purse was for Igor because I do post videos of Igor.
Now,
Okay,
you
okay,
dressing
Pastor
Igor,
Gia, Pastor
it
Gia,
symbolizes affection. I'm sorry.
Are you about
I-
to show
I need-
her
I need you-
Igor?
Oh, I would love to see Igor. May I?
That is Igor right there.
With all of Igor's
And
friends,
all
minus
of
the
Igor's glory.
unicat and the unicorn.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh my.
And all
I need you to zoom in
Igor's
on
glory.
the finger penis.
Oh yeah. I love the glasses too.
Thank you. And they
Very
match a pair of glasses that I
coordinated.
have.
Yeah. So do you guys have children?
Separately, yes.
Okay. And the children are all out of the house.
Everybody's grown.
Everybody's grown.
The children were never in this house.
Yeah, no.
So, okay. Igor is feeling a need somewhere. And just out of curiosity, you
Look
guys
here,
have
man.
date
Look
night?
here, man. We both have psychiatrists. We both have psychiatrists.
I'm different. I'm a therapist. That's different.
We
You guys have
both have
date night.
psychiatrists, okay?
But yes, I will say this.
no.
Igor,
It's not. It's really not. It's really not.
Igor for me is fulfilling a need, but it's also
Kind of soothing because you
How
get to
can I-
dress him up.
it's very soothing, and I'm extremely eccentric. I've always been. I've dressed up cats before.
What people who are eccentric display signs of genius. So that's not unusual in artists.
Really?
No, yes.
I didn't-
What concerns me though is that you are accepting of Igor, Chaos King, but you're not embracing Igor with her.
That's
Like you
disturbing.
first and
tolerate it, but
foremost.
you're not embracing
No,
it.
because that's my thing. He can't. No, he has his thing, and then I
First
have
and fore-
mine. Then we have the stuff that we do
Okay,
together.
see-
He can't.
Okay, Gia, I need you to understand this first and foremost. I don't embrace people.
He doesn't.
Okay. But Igor's
I am the most
technically not a
non-people and
person.
people.
He's
Oh
an
no, he's not a
Okay,
he's not a
I need
people person at all.
you to understand this. I need you to hear me. I need you to listen. If I don't accept animate objects, why am I going to accept or embrace an inanimate object?
Because it means something to her.
No. We have an agreement.
Why do you think
together.
Igor's on the couch? And all of Igor's little friends, who do you think bought him for her?
Yeah, he does. He participates in that way. But when it comes to Igor, he has to let me have that.
Okay.
Because this is why I say he's not on the couch. So
I go to therapy every other week now. Come on now.
But on
I don't need
Christmas,
therapy
he
tonight.
proposed. It was a beautiful proposal that I almost botched
Oh, let me see. Tell me about the proposal.
because in my head I
No.
could not get from being
I love
unanticipated.
relationships.
Oh
Relationships
my
are
God.
awesome.
Yeah, but I
Listen,
couldn't
that
get past
proposal
the
was
fact
one of
that
the
he was
funniest things
sitting
ever.
in my spot, and I glitched so hard and was so focused on him sitting in my spot that I almost missed the
missed.
view.
She almost missed the whole proposal
Pastor Gia,
entirely.
Pastor Gia. If you want to hear about the proposal, go to my page and scroll back to like December.
It's fair.
It's
It
on
was-
there.
I mean,
entire
proposal
thing.
on the air? Oh my God.
I did not even know that it
Chaos
was
King,
like
you're very
recorded.
romantic.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was wonderful.
Okay,
Sounds
okay,
beautiful.
okay. No. I'm not really romantic. I want to tell you this because you don't know this.
Yeah.
We met each other on TikTok.
He did.
Right. Okay.
We share most of our life on TikTok.
Okay.
That's not romantic right there. That's just me continuing the stream of things that
I
we do.
propose you guys stop self-medicate. Self-medicate, George.
Damn,
But
George.
no, it's just because I was so
But it's
focused
the
on
nature
like
of your relationship and it's unique. And
Like,
it's
What
right,
did George say?
I was because
I gotta fight George.
everybody was like everybody noticed like she was so focused. Like I was laser focused on your sitting, and I said it out loud. I didn't mean to say it out loud. I was
What
like,
did you say? What did you say?
You're in my spot,
Oh,
and he's like, I felt so bad.
oh my God.
And throughout the whole
Don't like
video,
that.
it's
That's right
almost
up
People
like
there
were
you
with
could.
Lady Sings the Blues, where Billy D. Williams
Oh.
extends his arm and he says, "Do you want my arm to fall off?" That's right up there with that. That's a
Yeah.
classic.
Justine is
People
right.
were
It
like,
was
oh,
such a
no,
tad
it's-
on
oh,
the
it
camera.
was-
He did not.
It was a moment. It really was.
Mhm.
Because
I
the
would-
whole time you could see it in her brain. You could almost just because she was just focused on that. You see it almost hear it like
Oh.
like that the song from Kill Bill that like it was like that.
Oh.
It's like when people come to visit us and I'm not in my chair and they standing directly in front of my chair. I'm like,
Yeah.
I need you to move in front of my chair before your butt touches it. Yeah, no, I'm laser focused on what's going. I'm like, don't even think about sitting there.
It sounds like you two complement each other very well. And
Oh yeah,
love-
we're a hoot.
yeah, love is a lot of people feel like love is more public, but I think love is very intimate and personal. It's like if there was a nuclear war and you two were in a bunker together. This is your bunker guy. This is the person that you can spend the rest of your life with in this bunker and build and spend the rest of share the rest of your life with. You
Oh, I think he was the one when he touched my snacks,
Oh,
and
yeah,
I
that might be
didn't
a
lose
problem.
my mind.
That might be a problem.
And I was like, oh, I don't mind sharing with him. No, I have a lifelong nemesis
Some things are not
because she
negotiable.
touched my snack. Ladies and gentlemen,
So
who is
listen,
my
she has a
nemesis?
life-
Say it together for the good pastor.
Chrissy Teigen. Chrissy Teigen
Mm-hmm,
can
mm-hmm.
look here.
Mrs. John
Chrissy
Legend.
Teigen, we at the Porch of No Judgment has a forever beef with Chrissy Teigen until she makes the proper reparations to every host of the Taz Effect and the Porch of No Judgment in the form of Reese cups.
And you know what? I just realized everything goes back to my
You
baby
love
brother
Reese
because
Cups.
it's at his church that this happened. Because my brother's pastor is John Legend's uncle, and they were there because I didn't know.
Oh God, did
she
he sing
was
at the
sitting next to
wedding?
me, and she took my last Reese cup. While first of all, before somebody from the church sees this again and messages me tomorrow, you're not supposed to be eating in the sanctuary. I know. That's what made it even more egregious. That she took Marisa cup while I was trying to
because you know she wasn't supposed to do it.
That's why your brother's church is no fun.
It is no fun. And he's like, every time you come and visit, you volunteer to go teach children's church because they can have snacks.
Oh, by the way, she is the drug dealer at my church.
Okay, it's not drugs, it's snacks, Pastor J. It is snacks.
No. It's drugs. It's drugs.
It's not. Hold on, I'm gonna show you.
I got kids. When she's not there, I got kids running up to me. Snacks.
Okay,
I'd be like,
that's
she's not
my
here.
bad. I meant to leave
She's not
you with
here.
some snacks to give them, but you know.
I'm not gonna be your
The closest thing they're
assistant.
going to get is snacks at our church is peppermints. That's about it. They're not
No,
getting
Pastor J,
anything
I
other
have a
than-
whole snack bag. Even the
Oh
adults
my
are getting in
goodness.
on it.
I get a little nip of coffee every now and then. But
We don't even regulate drinking at my church. As long as it's not booze, you cool.
Yeah.
If you in the sanctuary and you drinking, it's cool. As long as it's not booze. I sit there with my cup of coffee all the time. People come in with frappuccino.
Oh, look at that.
People talking about Taz and snacks could be its own show. It could.
It's got a bow
It
on
could be.
So you are first lady and you are talk show host. I think that's amazing. You complement each other's world very nicely, I think.
We do all right. We do all right. Like I said, once I got over, okay, one, I don't mind sharing space with you. So I'm the only girl of 8 brothers. And then the first time he reached for a snack, and I was like, oh, that's cute. And I was talking to one of my really good friends, and she's like, wait a minute.
It was
snacks to them?
Okay. First and foremost, I touched the front butt before I touched her snacks.
No, but she was shocked. Like you didn't call me to come get you, and he ate one of your snacks. I said, yeah, it was kind of cute, and you know, we got some snacks and we shared snacks.
But I like the way Love found the two of you. I think that's amazing. It's like your worlds just kind of collided and boom, there it was. I think it's very romantic.
Oh, they still colliding.
They still collide because he
well, it didn't become one flesh. It takes a little time for the one flesh thing to happen. But that
should have a plastic skull to drink out of. You know what? I don't really want a plastic skull. What I do want is a pink giraffe mug. If anybody spots one, let me know.
Pink giraffe mug. Now, do you want it shaped like a giraffe, or do you want just a giraffe painted on the mug?
You want it shaped like a giraffe.
I want it shaped like a giraffe.
I think that would be so cute. His little tail curls, and that can be the little mug handle.
Yeah, with the little handle. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna look for that. They have like African art stores here in Philadelphia. Some interesting
That's
stuff.
a long way from Chicago.
Stuff. Some very interesting stuff.
Who's your football team?
The Eagles.
Oh boy.
Somebody kick off the panel.
I mean, his football team is the Steelers.
Look, they played like bums this last season. I'm not even gonna fake it out. They did.
I mean, I can't say. I can't say anything. All I can say is that at least I'm not a Dallas fan. Okay, as bad as my team is, it ain't Dallas bad.
Right?
Okay, it ain't
say
Dallas
that
bad.
again. No,
and
their Dallas
your
fans
team
are
sucks,
loyal.
but,
They are diehards.
Okay, I know my team sucks. Okay, but it's still my team,
right?
And I'm loyal to my team, no matter how bad they suck.
You're only loyal when they winning.
A good family friend of ours is the one that made the theme song for our team. So I'm good with that. We might suck, but we have a nice theme song and we have a shuffle.
Philadelphia is very fickle. We're loyal when they're winning, but when they're not, we tell them things like, "Y'all better not come home. Don't come outside."
With my family, we are very, very loyal to the team.
That sounds like Bears fans.
We haven't been all. I mean, we've had our ups and downs, but like my brothers and my dad, they keep their season's tickets. That my brother, my one brother, he missed a baby shower in the family because he's like, I'm not missing this game. He's like, I don't even know that kid yet. I was like, sir.
Oh my God! Now that's a fan. That's a fan.
Now,
But then-
when it came
got
time
scared.
for
That's
the
a
child to be
fanatic.
born, he was there. He was there with the blanket because he was like, "Yeah, don't nobody in this family give birth quick." He came with a blanket.
They'll still be going on after this game.
And then he looked at me. He was like, "So," he's like, "I know you got more than snacks in that bag." He's like, "What kind of food you got?"
Oh. Well, did he time it right? Did he get there in time?
Yeah, he got an hour nappy and yeah.
Well,
I
at
was
least the
just
game
like-
didn't go into overtime because that would have been a problem.
Looked at him like, for real. And my dad's like, "Where's your brother? Where's your
Oh,
son?
no.
Where do you think he is? You know where he is."
At the game.
And angry, yes, this is the brother that we all agreed would be sacrificed in the event of a zombie apocalypse. I told you, he's
Exactly.
All
earned
right, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, milk dud. He's earned it. I'm
Good.
telling you. I kid you not. There was one time I had a mild seizure, but I hit my head. I had to go to the hospital.
Oh.
Did he take me to the hospital? Yes. He made sure I got checked in. He
Good.
went to Longhorn because it was
Good.
one of those times
Yeah.
that Longhorn had the lamb chops. It was like, "Oh, she'll be fine." I said, "Did you at least bring me something to eat?" He said, "Oh, I knew I forgot something."
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Yeah,
Brothers. I have 6 of them. So
straight to the zombies.
Ooh.
Straight to the zombies. Really, and
Yeah.
You got 6
And-
Oh,
brothers.
I love zombies. I am ready for the zombie apocalypse. I have swords like
So,
Michonne, and I am ready to go.
Oh, you got a plan
No.
too? Because I have a whole plan to deal with it.
I was like,
I can't.
Gambit.
I'm not a
Gambit,
fighter, but I
Gambit
am
told
a
me
planner,
earlier
and I
something
can
today
reinforce
that kind of scared the shit out of me. All right, you get a zombie.
I
What is
don't know about y'all playing, but I'm clearly somebody
Yeah.
got to save both of y'all.
No,
I got two
Gambit
like
told me
Michonne.
earlier that said you get a zombie dog with a zoom.
First and foremost, almost zombies not gonna be interested in your snacks.
Okay, no, I'm not worried about. Okay, look, just because I had a moment the other day where I scared myself. I laugh now because my plan for
you
survival
have a
was
survival-
so bad. It was so
You
bad.
have the survival instinct of a lemur.
Okay, Pastor Jim,
Your wife is funny. Oh my God.
I have a severe hearing loss. Okay, now
She has the survival instincts
so,
of a
well,
lemur.
hold on.
So
Well, I
yeah.
have severe hearing loss. So the other day I had
What?
one hearing aid in and I took the other one off because I am terrified of storms. Yes, I know I'm an adult.
Oh my God, me too. I'm terrified too. Yes.
Oh
I
my
was in
God,
the
you both
kitchen.
gonna need me to save y'all.
Yeah, but I was in the kitchen and I could hear that a storm was brewing. The dog
Hold on, wait.
barked.
Pastor Gia, how quick can you move to Chicago so I can protect both of y'all?
We're like sisters.
So our dog Harley,
Terrified of storms.
our dog Harley is knocked out. So I'm like, okay, she can't help me, even though he told her one time last year to keep an eye on me, and she has taken that seriously since then. So I'm like, I should have been at ease if she's asleep and not like waiting to tell on me. So I go to sit
Right.
down on the couch. I have the TV on just for some background noise, and I'm
Okay, wait.
scrolling because-
Time out. Hold on, baby. Wait. Hold on. We got to preface this. We got to preface this first. It was mostly my fault because I was headed out and my phone was going off in my pocket, so I set all my stuff on top of the car. I thought I got it all until I got about half a mile from the house and I heard something slide off the roof of the car. I'm like, where are my house keys at?
Oh no.
So I'm looking for them and I can't find them. So I got to double back and I couldn't find them. So I called her to let her know. Then it started storming.
Yeah, so I'm sitting on the couch, and I'm like, are you sure?
With a skeleton.
So the skeleton sits closest to the part of the couch because it's a sectional to the front door. Now there's a hallway and there's like a small foyer where the front door is. I'm sitting there and I hear something that sounds like a door. Now, because of my hearing loss, I can't really pinpoint a direction a sound comes
Right.
from. So you can't like make a sound and think that you're gonna draw me towards the sound because you could be in front of me and to me it sounds like it's behind me. So I'm sitting there, and it sounds like somebody's in the hallway between the door and me. I'm looking at the dog. She's still knocked out. Brother-in-law's not home. He's not home. And I'm thinking about, oh, he lost his key. Now, how did I think somebody found the key and knew our address? I don't know.
No.
Okay? I don't know. But I'm sitting
I
there
would have
thinking,
thought that. All those
wanna
movies, I
call.
would have thought the same thing.
Right. I don't want to call him because I'm like, if somebody is in the house, I don't want to alert them that I know they're in the
Tip
house.
them
And they're
off,
supposed to
right?
be here. So I'm like, do I text
we
him?
know
But if I
him.
text him, how do I let him in the house without me getting jacked up on the way to the door? And if he goes around to the back door, that's going to be too long. And my leg likes to give out. So I may not make it to the back door. So I just sat there, cut the volume down on the TV like that wouldn't alert somebody that I now know that they're in the house. And I just resigned myself to this is how I go. Now I sat there for I don't know how long, and then I got hungry. And then I was like, well, if I go, I'm going on a full stomach and I'm gonna feed whoever got in the house to kill me because I'm hungry. I'm gonna go.
Like the Last Supper, you gonna give them the supper?
That was my survival.
Oh no! Well,
wait. Survival skills of a lemur, and what made it worse is I doubled back again, and I retraced my steps. So every 10, 15 feet, I would stop the car and walk back, then walk forward. I found the keys. I just didn't let her know I found the keys.
Yeah, so when he finally came back home, I was like, you know what, screw it. I saw him on the ring cam. I'm gonna go let him in because I'm like, if the murderer is in the house, didn't come out with a plate of food and jump out, he can just come through the door. I won't be completely dead. And he's like, oh, I got my keys.
Like,
And I'm like, you
He's
lost
gonna
them. Where'd
find a
you
way
get
in
them from?
either way.
He's
Oh
gonna
my
find a
God.
way in. Might as well just let him in
That's
and
made
feed him.
money. It was like,
Might
hey,
as well
Robert, you
open the
hungry? I'm
door.
done
I
with this.
mean,
Oh my God!
But and then once we sat down and we're eating dinner, and I turned around and looked at him,
Exactly,
I was like,
made
I gotta tell you something. And he just looked at me like, what? Hey, and I figured out what the sound was. It was the wind and the rain hitting the front door and the screen door. And I told him, I was like, yeah, I finally figured it out. And he just looked at me and then just went back to eating. He's used to it. Because think about it, I've almost gotten kidnapped like 2 or 3 times by somebody on a city bike. So, yeah. I'm not allowed to walk to the store by myself anymore.
Well, Chicago's a rough area. It's a rough
It is
town.
not.
It ain't even rough.
It is
It's
not.
like 3 doors
It's right
down.
up
There's
there
the
with
store.
Philadelphia.
Chicago is not. Look. Hey, look. Don't believe what you see on the news.
And then we
I
have
can
a
walk around my
neighbor.
neighborhood
Bless her
freely.
heart. I love her down. Okay. Because to this day, she still hasn't snitched on me. I snitched on myself. Went to the store. Got, once again, just a couple doors down. Make it right. Go to the store. Come out. Make a left. Couple doors down. It's us. It should be easy peasy lemon squeezy.
She got lost.
I got lost. And the neighbor was like, hey, you live down here. Thank you.
Oh no!
I have no sense.
Survival skills of an opossum.
Of a lemur.
Well, there
I'm
was
ready.
one time
I'm ready for the apocalypse. I've watched all of the Walking Dead episodes. My sister and I are ready. We wanted to do the zombie run one year, but they canceled it. And I'm gonna show y'all my swords.
Okay,
I
bring-
do. That's-
Okay,
yes,
when you
swords.
move to Chicago, bring your sister too, because now apparently I have to watch 3 people. Jesus Christ.
No, I do have swords. I have a samurai.
Somebody said
and
I
have a
shouldn't be
katana.
allowed to stay at home alone either. That's why he has the dog watching me. And
The dog is in charge of her May money.
Okay, May Money, you must not watch the Taz Effect because that little heifer be on it. If I make a move, first of all, she thinks I'm not allowed to go outside. I went outside on the porch to get a package. She wouldn't let me get out the chair in this office till he came home, and she was waiting to go snitch.
Aw.
One time, I dropped the cup in the middle of the show. She came running. Oh, she was mad. She was mad.
See, that's what I need. I need to get a little dog. That's what because I live
this is
alone.
not a little dog at all. This is not a little dog at all.
No.
Swords are
Hardly.
not enough.
So wait. So there was this one time that she was a little sick, and I was gone to work, And she told me that every time she sneezed, the dog would check on her. Okay, cool. I got home. She sneezed. The dog got up, looked at me, looked at her, looked at me like, hey, nigga, you ain't hear that? You ain't gonna say nothing to her?
She was so mad.
So you ain't gonna say nothing to her? I'm like, what? But then I coughed, almost died coughing. The dog didn't even move. I'm like, you traitor ass heifer.
And if she doesn't like what I do, if she doesn't like what I do, she knows when he's about to come in the door. So she'll run into her kennel so she can tip tap on there looking up at him like, ooh, I got some tea for you. Let me tell you what she did. She a snitch.
Oh my gosh. So she's neither hot nor cold, but lukewarm. She sways to one side or the other.
She don't sway to my side at all.
She can be bought.
She can't even be bought from me. I be trying to feed this heifer snacks out of my hand. She'd be like, I ain't taking that.
But she'll take it from me. Although she was
like, let me see if she take it from me. She took it from her. I went and took it back from her. I was like, you will not do this.
But
Give me
here's
that
the
snack
thing.
back.
He got mad at me for a week and a half because I read a story on the Taz Effect about super gonorrhea. She came in here huffed loud enough that everyone watching could hear.
That was funny.
Like flipped her head and walked out and then just started pacing outside the office door.
The huffing, that was funny. I'm not gonna lie, that was funny.
Talk to me. I would walk in the room. She would turn her back. I was like, and I was like, wait a minute, are you looking for the super gonorrhea? Do you think it's coming in here to get me? And then she thought it was
like, ma'am, you're a virgin. You're a virgin. You can't catch super gonorrhea.
Like she was so
mixed. She think I'm a virgin.
She would have thought super gonorrhea was like
she's a
thing that was coming through the door.
But yeah, and then what else was it? Oh, I played a video of RFK Jr.
Oh Lord!
I'd have been mad as that.
He was in here laying on the floor, and I was playing the video because I forget what he said, and I was trying to break it down. He was talking about the Kennedy family, and he got a historical fact wrong, and I was trying to explain it to people.
Oh my God!
Before I could start explaining, she jumped up, came over here, like put her paw up to like get my attention, and was looking at me like, "Hey, what is this?" Okay, you know what? I gotta stop making the dog mad.
At least she not pupper.
Well, first of all, you got her addicted to watching true crime. And then when the show, I guess because I wasn't in there to click that we're still watching, it went off. She came in here. She didn't care that I was in the middle of teaching a class. She wanted me to turn her dang true crime show back on. And I really think we should just let her watch cartoons at this point because the way she's catching an attitude with me.
If she had foldable thumbs, you'd be gone by now. The only cartoon I let her watch is Rick and Morty, so that's not better.
I do want to ask you guys, did you guys hear about, it's been all the buzz on TV about the 2025 rodeo and how women showed up half naked. I mean, oh my God, it was, did you hear that?
I got my clothes.
I got in trouble because I mentioned it on a Bible study.
Chaos is undivided.
The hate mail I got.
Oh, I noticed it. I heard about it. There were quite a few people who were tagging me.
Women were losing their minds. I just told them to put some clothes on.
Ma'am, you cannot tell people how to dress in this day and age. I don't care who pastor you are.
He then got banned from the place.
But here's the thing: it wasn't just
got
the
so
women.
bad. The rodeo head was like, "Hey, we're gonna need y'all to put clothes on."
There were some men that were just as bad, and I'm like, I've been to rodeos.
Men were half dressed.
Yes, and I was like, I've been to rodeos. Y'all just gonna let the disease just crawl right up your leg. Cover everything you can at a rodeo. It's a lot of ugh.
They had a woman that they didn't know whether she was wearing bottoms, and did you see that when she was wearing the?
You gonna get hoof and cooter biscuits disease.
Yeah, Yeah, the one lady, I know the one that you're talking about. Because I was
She
like,
had a 10-gallon hat on.
yeah, because I was like, does she have butt? Okay, I have a pair of pants.
Yes,
They're
I got
pink,
them. How you doing?
but for some reason, when I wear them, and if somebody takes a picture, it looks like I don't have pants on, but they're the most comfortable pants when I go horseback riding for me to wear. I stopped wearing them because I was tired of people thinking I didn't have no pants on. And I
So they were
promise
like,
y'all,
that was because of the color.
Yeah, it was
thing
because of the
she was
color.
wearing is literal dental floss.
right. And I just kept looking at her like, girl,
Why, girl?
I,
Like your mama
I mean,
didn't teach you
I mean,
anything.
well,
I was so
spring break in Houston wasn't no better. So
I don't know, when did the rodeo, was that because of the Beyonce thing with the cowboys, or I don't know, like when did this become a thing? Black people in rodeos. I just
well,
don't
black
understand.
people have been going to rodeos for a while, but there are some
yeah.
people, because they just now found out about trail rides and other stuff.
there
wanna
were
go.
actual black rodeos.
And-
There are still
they
actual black
think that-
rodeos.
But they didn't dress like
think
that.
no, but they think that these rodeos are like a Cowboy Carter concert, and it's not. They're looking at it as if it's like Freaknik 2.0. It's not. Rodeos are
It's a
fun.
rodeo.
But they're
That's what
very
Spring Break
dirty
Houston was.
environments.
That's what Spring Break Houston was.
So they think it's like a
Freaknik 2.0.
Beyonce concert.
Yes.
Because they had on corsets and chokers. I'd never seen nothing like that. And I said, you know what?
Okay, Beyonce didn't even wear that.
No, I was like, wait, no, she had on jeans. Like, when did they start taking their clothes
Yeah,
off?
when was that? What part of the game is that?
Right. Cowboy hats.
And what
they
gets
had
me
the
is
corset.
that, yeah, and they're doing all of this. And I saw, I think it was on Threads, where a woman was like, well, I'm so disappointed. I thought I was going to find me a nice cowboy to ride off in the sunset with. Ma'am, the cowboys that are going to be there are one or two things: already taken or gay. You're not going to a rodeo to
Thank
find a
you.
mate.
Right. And then
You're
they're not
not.
going to want
Yeah.
that, because she was like, I'm a baddie. What is a baddie? You don't have no clothes on. Go home.
No,
Like,
honey, a man at a rodeo, they don't want a baddie. They want an extra farmhand, okay? They need
Exactly.
to
They
know
wanna make
that
sure
you
you
have no
can
problem
sit
shoveling.
They want
Wow.
a sturdy gal.
Exactly. Not
They
who
want
I
a
broke a
sturdy
nail.
gal.
Yeah, because
Or
I
you mean
was
I really
like,
got to wear clothes? I mean, like, what? Oh my
because
God.
it kind of reminded me, like the first time we took one of my sister-in-laws horseback riding with us. I called her to try to, do the sisterly thing and give her some advice on what to wear, what to bring. She decided she wasn't gonna listen to me, because okay. Sister girl showed up in shorts. They weren't short, really, really short shorts, but you've ever been horseback riding, and if it's your first time, that is the last thing you want to do. You're gonna be
Yes.
chafed so badly. And then I asked her, I said,
Yes.
because
You
I have
about
a
that?
I have like a little backpack purse that I have specifically for horseback riding, because I can also snap it across my
Right.
chest for extra security. And I said, when we're out here, the trail that we go to and where we're at, there are they're actual bathrooms that are out there, but you're not going to get toilet paper, you're not going to get soap, stuff like that. So I have those things in my purse, and I told her to bring some or whatever. She didn't. We weren't even a quarter of a mile. Because we hadn't gotten to cross the creek yet. She crying. She ready to go. She mad at me. Heffernan, I didn't tell you to go. Well, I thought that I'd be able to be cute for my man. Girl, he already chose you. Okay? And my
No.
brothers like women that seem to be questionable in the face. So you ain't got to worry about that, honey. You all right. You all right. I
Well,
don't.
we used to ride when we were kids. That's why I was like, who would go dress like you? Anybody that's ever been riding, you're right, knows you got to be layered. You sit on that horse.
Yeah.
It is not fun.
And see, that's why I like the one pair of pants that I had, because they had
it
was like it had a lining on the inside that was so comfortable. It was like having a pillow right there.
Yes. Because that saddle, even though it's smooth, after a while, yes.
You got a pillow now. Ow.
Yeah, and I was just looking at her like, girl,
Why? These women that came, they thought they were going to meet husbands. You're right. because one of them was on TikTok talking about she was gonna find her dream man and she wanted a cowboy and all this stuff. I'm like, you can't milk a cow. You probably listen. You scared of animals.
Okay, first, men who go to rodeos, are looking for women like Sako, who don't mind getting dirty.
Well, not only that, getting a cowboy, your date nights are going to be on the property most of the time. You're going to bed early because they're getting up early. Everything is going to smell like manure.
Oh, yeah, even your hair.
Yeah, like there's no amount of washing that
smell gets everywhere.
That was real bougie of you.
I'm sorry.
Even your hair.
It does.
Your hair.
It's everywhere. All your clothes, everything.
Yeah, because like when I go, like the last couple, like my one sister-in-law, she was like, why? Why do you always? Because I'll have my hair clipped up.
Yes.
With a bonnet, like that bonnet that I'm about to throw away anyway. That's Pastor G, you know what I'm talking about. You get that you know that you about to go. You get that one bonnet that you about to hold a funeral for it. You'll be just saying,
that's a different way of life.
Today to say goodbye to Bonnet LaQuisha. It was a good run. She was a lovely girl, but it's time to go. Like you put that on and. Like, okay, you know, like if a buddy calls you and goes, hey, can you help me paint my garage? You know the clothes that you're going to put on to go paint the garage. Those are pretty much the clothes you're going to put on to go horseback ride. It's
the same thing. Like, why would you do that?
Same thing.
Because these cowboys, when they go on TikTok and they're like, I'm looking for my Mrs. Right. Yeah, and this is. You don't tell them that you're looking for a ranch hand. You don't tell them that you look for somebody that can milk a cow at 4 a.m. and gather eggs and pick hay and and do all of this stuff. You're not telling them that they are not getting their nails done. Forget getting your hair done. I hope you can do it yourself. And good luck finding the time. You're not telling them that. And forget your Maybelline because you're not going to be using it.
You're not getting that.
Maybelline? How old are you?
And here's the thing. Has made a comeback. They have this makeup now called Infallible.
That's what I have on.
Right? And it has that scientific IQ thing that it just blends with your color and it's gorgeous. Yeah, you ain't gonna get that because they don't have that at the general store. So
you only need a little bit. And
I guess we just got
Amazon because Amazon might be able to promise you same day delivery, but not on the ranch.
Right, because they gotta find it. Yeah, unless they're doing those drones and they drop ship it. But he ain't paying extra for that.
No,
maybe it's Maybelline.
Many years ago, when I worked for a smaller company that sold like the stuff that would go to smaller schools, daycare, stuff like that, where I started my beef with TD Jakes.
He's another one we're gonna talk about later.
Yeah, there was
who doesn't have a beef with TD Jakes? It was a school for there were like 4 ranches that belonged to one family, and they were putting a school at the portion of their property where everybody connected.
Wow.
And I remember I ended up getting a bonus because I called, and it was in Texas. I remember I called around to different towing companies to find somebody who had a flatbed to get like their trophy cases, their bookshelves for their library onto the flatbeds to get it delivered to them, because we couldn't get DHL. We couldn't get any type of delivery service to get through the terrain to get to where it needed to be delivered. And because this stuff was so heavy, it wasn't like, oh, we could leave it at the property line and they could pick it up and get it there. And I'm like, yeah. And the thing about it is, the women that I was coordinating with, hats off to them, because not only had they gone through extra training and gone back to school to be able to educate their own children, they had extended it out to like their ranch hands, children, etc. as well. I'm not about to Little House on the Prairie in person.
Can you imagine?
Absolutely not.
No TV,
so they gave
radio. You're not going to.
They gave you a trophy for that?
No, they gave me a bonus.
Oh,
I got extra money.
You deserved it. Yes.
Was it? Hey, here's a trophy.
It took quite a while, and I had to do all of those phone calls on my lunch break because
cash money taking over for the 99 and 2000.
Yeah, my boss at that point thought that it was a waste. She didn't I don't know how she became a VP, but she didn't understand She was just like, well, just tell them to leave it at the corner. Ma'am, there is no corner.
There's no corner.
Yeah, that's what I found out.
Leave it at the end of the horse trail.
Right. That's when I found out that TD Jakes was a fraud, because their church would order stuff, claimed that it was damaged in freight, but wouldn't want us to pick it back up and do a freight claim so that they could get their money back. Or we could tell if there was going to be an event, because they would order all this stuff. Then after the event, try to return it and go, well, it came damaged. So you kept it for 2 months.
Right.
And sent it. Mm-hmm.
Really?
And because it was only 2 of us that were Black in the entire company, and we were also the 2 youngest people in the company, these white folks were like, well, I don't, if we argue with them, it's racist. No, it's not. That's fraud. Give me the phone. I'll argue with
them. I volunteer to argue with them.
And they're like,
that's how I feel about
he's a man of God. He's a man of gluttony. I don't know nothing about no God. Don't have his number. And that's when
he's the power bottom.
Here's the thing. The COO at the time looked like Ellen DeGeneres. Okay, she did. She knew that I thought she looked like Ellen DeGeneres. She let me call her Ellen. She was real cool. She wasn't like the standard
like Ellen, no.
COO. She like we would joke back and forth. She was cool. But she was like, I'm kind of nervous. I said, well, this is when my uncle was still alive and he was the pastor of the church. And I said, well, you want me to call my uncle and my daddy to come talk to him? She's like, you would? Oh, they've been waiting for this. You want me to call them now?
Like, man of God.
I was like, they've been waiting for this. They got verses ready for him.
Exactly.
And she looked at me. I was like, I'm not joking. They've been waiting. They'll come right now. And she was like, I called them. They came. They went into the conference room. I don't know what was said. Because she looked at me, she's like, I can't. She's like, as much as I want you to be in there, I can't let you in there. I said, why? She said, girl, I love you, but you ain't got no sense.
You are a truth teller.
And see, my cubicle at the time, it did face the conference room that was all glass. So I'm on the phone. Like, what the? But see, my dad and my uncle knew that I could read lips, so they're trying to like sit to the side so I couldn't see what they.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
And to this day, my daddy won't tell me what was said in that conversation. Oh, no. He just said they ain't get no money that day. Okay,
y'all not getting it this time.
And I asked my daddy, I said, look, could you at least like write a letter at the end of your will so that, you know, when the Lord calls you home, I can at least know what happened.
Right.
I'll think about it. You know what? Yeah, I'll take that. At least you're thinking about it.
But you know what? You gave me an idea. They should have cowboy bachelor. And they should have all those women that think they want to be cowboy wives. You know, they're baddies and all of them. They should have them try out for it. And have to live on a nasty ranch.
Do it like what was that? Do it Flavor of Love style and bring Monique back.
Yes.
The comedian Monique, she did the etiquette.
Right. She would set them straight.
Have her sit there and tell them, is this what you want? Like at
they gotta live on that. They gotta live on
just have Monique sit there talking. Just what you want.
And you got to take your women. You
Monique don't even know what she wants.
You get to shower once a week. You get to
because
take your nails off.
What was that lady? What was that lady on TikTok? Because everybody kept telling me like, no, they really live on the ranch, and I was like, that woman doesn't live on the ranch. They go to that ranch long enough for her to make content. Ballerina Farms, and I was like, yeah, they go long enough for her to make content. That woman ain't really living. Her hair was too shiny, too pretty. She had makeup on. Her clothes were too clean.
And most of the time, they got to sew their own clothes. They have to. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I mean, I can sew. I can, you know.
No, but
I don't know if
you want to do that if you don't have to.
And then I started noticing, because I don't know if anybody else gets excited about appliances, but I do. Even the ones I know I can't afford.
Nobody gets excited about appliances.
I do. So I started noticing like the stove that she had, and I was like, and you're the near husband of a weirdo. So
oh my God. My hat goes off the Cowboys. I do. I love their their dedication, their way of life. I think they are gorgeous men. I am not, I'm just saying they are.
They're great, but
and they're used to that rough life. And I respect that.
Now I joke and say that I'm in my genre.
Go ahead and get your Green Acres on.
Because I moved to Chicago, but
I wouldn't mind getting kidnapped by one. No.
No, first of all, my parents tricked me into going camping in the Smoky Mountains one time with some family friends. This is before cell phones. When we went down the mountain to the building where you could take showers at, I noticed that there were some pay phones. Angry knows what I did. I called my grandparents to snitch on my parents again. I stayed calling my grandparents, questioning their parenting skills. And I was like, do you know that your daughter let somebody take me to the woods? Me? And then
said, oh, no, not going to happen.
It was during the time of the year that the Bears had cubs. And the park ranger was like, hey, you can't wear anything with a scent. Are you new here? Everything I own has a scent. Oh,
exactly.
Said,
that means there goes your Victoria's Secret, your Bath and Body Works. You can't wear anything.
I was like,
if a bear mountain lion's gonna come eat you.
Talk about just take a shower and don't put any lotion on, sir. I am black.
All I'm hearing from Gia is
take a shower without doing
bougie.
And this is why we get along. Because I can't. First of all, Mr. Man is real upset because he made space for me on the one dresser. It was not enough space. So I may have nudged some of his stuff over a little bit more because I needed more space for my lotions and my perfumes.
All is fair in love and lotion and perfume, and all is fair.
Maybe, just maybe, if you take the big A box down, you still have room up there.
It's got perfume and lotions in it. I'm trying to figure out where's it going to go.
You got to get one of those vanities.
They can go where the box is.
Oh, no, my vanity hasn't made it up here yet. The vanity's coming up. But no, it's
you have the one with the spin railing for your perfumes. And
yes.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful.
So for me, I match body wash to lotion to the scents that match each other. Because you layer them. But aesthetically, they have to go a certain way.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you sure we're not related? I think we might be related.
You understand?
Okay. I might have some Chicago cousins.
That's how that works. So,
this is true.
You got to do that. Plus, because somebody the other day was like, it's weird that you have like lip gloss in every room. No, it's not. Okay. Just because you got crusty lips doesn't mean I'm supposed to.
Who said that? Because it wasn't me.
No, not you. I
never said that. I think it's weird that you have.
No, who was it? I popped into somebody's live and they were like, did you have a different lip gloss this morning when you were on Sound of Coffee? I said, that's the office lip gloss. Where are you right now? In the living room. So what are you using?
For somebody to be paying that much attention to you, I'm gonna need them up.
Well, they're different colors.
You may have
They're different. Well, no, they're different. Well, I do, but they're different colors, so it's easy to tell. They are different colors per room.
But colors fit your mood. Do you remember they used to have a few years
lip
back
gloss is tinted.
lipstick?
It's not colored. Lip gloss is tinted.
Well, they did have a mood lipstick though.
Yeah, they did.
You remember that? And it would turn the colors of like your mood. If you were happy, it would turn pink. I missed that lipstick.
Oh, I missed that one too.
Because then you only had one lipstick and it turned colors no matter what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, we like to welcome you to the Villains View Beauty Boutique.
that sounds like. Yeah.
But you had a good idea about
that mood lipstick.
April is on to something.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that mood lipstick though.
April says Angry needs.
Need to print a pretty pink 3D perfume.
You kind of froze. I can't hear you.
I think
April said he needs what?
I need to print a pretty pink 3D perfume. I guess perfume bottle,
lotion, etc.
Perfume
containers.
bottle, lotion. Okay.
Well, I do love.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on my Caesar with the white patent leather shoes on, sir.
I forgot about Caesar with the white patent leather.
Sounds nice.
Said, listener man. I would deliver it to you, but I'm not trying to get hemmed up and have you lift me off my feet like that video, man. All right.
I promise you, I won't choke you until afterwards.
George said it's the GCPR beauty shop.
It's a running joke. It's a
He
running
didn't know
joke.
Maybelline made a comeback. Oh my
Ain't now one of us running. Well, I'm
He doesn't pay attention to
that infallible
because my
commercial
compact
is
that I currently
years.
have, the compact that I currently have is from Maybelline because it's the
Yes.
because I have eczema and it is the one that I can use that doesn't like dry me out. Now I do use it
That
in
hydrating one.
conjunction
That's the new one.
yes, with the tier finishing spray, which has been working out well.
Does
Gambit?
that work? Because I wondered
Gambit?
about like
Yeah.
people are getting into the Korean skincare. My daughter's into it, and she says that their
I
makeup.
need you to cut a promo for Struggle Love Cosmetics.
But the tier, it's okay. It's non-transferable. Like, just don't be like
Oh Lord.
rubbing your face on there.
Oh, wow.
Big
But-
Gambit's getting ready to look up. He's getting ready to
Use.
Don't
He's getting
ready to put
direct me
together
with
a
this
promo.
time.
He's
I
getting ready
will
to put
say
together
makeup
Give me a
wipes
minute.
will be needed to get it off.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Sorry.
So it does stick then. This is-
Yeah, it gives a I know that it was marketed to give a matte finish. It just gives
Right.
like a natural glow type finish.
As long
But I
as it ain't
noticed
marketed
that
to stick to my
older
shirt.
skin, like I was using Estee Lauder for years, and it does, like
Yeah.
they say, the older you get, it gets into every line, every crease, even though it does stay. Now, this new product that they have, that hydrating one, is just bomb. No
Yeah, it is.
creasing, no anything, and it's 36-hour wear. Like I don't know
Yes.
who would wear it for 36, probably those farmers' wives. But
I will say I did find out they did not lie about the 36 hours because one
Yeah.
time, don't come for me. I went to sleep with it on, woke up, and I was like,
right, I wanted to try it, and
This
it
is
is
nice.
hydrating. It doesn't run. It doesn't get into your line or crow's feet or anything. I love it. I think it's bomb.
It was just I was team too much one day and was exhausted, got done with everything, and was like, oh yeah, whoo, I'm gonna go to bed. And then woke up like, oh my God, my makeup is
Because I said that if that makeup really holds up like that, I might consider marrying a farmer. Throw your hair up in a ponytail, put a do-rag on, and you can milk your cows. Your makeup still looks fresh for 36 hours. You could hold up in there. And
Now,
not
to all,
All right, Josh,
all of you
Boy.
future cowboy wives, let me explain
Yes.
something to you. Because I did do some research because I was getting a little tired of women of a certain,
uh-huh.
talking
Mhm.
about the 72-hour deodorant. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't care what that package said. No, ma'am.
Mm-mm. She said no. Now we know the makeup has proven itself, but the deodorant has not quite made it there yet.
Y'all better not do that. Y'all.
But you know what? Even if it did, that cow manure smell is going to overshadow everything.
And if you want a
have to be
cowboy
used to that.
husband, you better familiarize yourself with
Mhm.
dusting powder because you're gonna need it, or you're gonna be very chafed and very smellerific.
Wow.
We'll say smellerific.
Oh,
And then so I heard sometimes on the farms they still have outhouses. Some of them, I mean, like some of them, they don't have the modern plumbing. So these women really have to know the score before you go after a gorgeous cowboy. They're gorgeous for a reason because they used to that rough life.
Yeah. Now, when
You might be used to that inner city rough, but they got the nature rough.
Now, when I lived in Frankfort, Kentucky, there was a family. I did not know that that part of the family owned farms. I was introduced to the one daughter who worked as a receptionist at a really big car dealership because we started taking a class at a library. And she's like, oh, yeah, my family has this big party at blah, blah, blah. I'll come get you and we'll go. I'm like, okay. She told me the county that it was in. And I'm like, it's kind of a rural place, but it's because these are the people who have money that don't really want neighbors, that'll buy 4 or 5 acres, put a house in the middle of it, but they don't really have farms. So I didn't think anything of it when the driveway was really long. And I'm like, there's like, oh, we passed 4 houses. Yeah, her brother's a farmer.
Wow.
He has a lovely husband. But his husband was like, yeah, it's a good thing I love him. He's like, because I want it to be a city girl. I can tell, sir. I can tell by the way you decorated this house. This is
That
not
you
where you
love
want it to
him.
be. I love this for
Yes.
you. I don't know when y'all
The
have
love is
time to
real.
enjoy this. But like
Word.
the outside of the house, very Little House on the Prairie. You go inside, very Sex of the City.
Oh.
It was confusing to me.
I would have loved to see pictures
And
of
they
that.
had a little bitty goat that lived in the house with them.
Ew. Oh, no.
And I was like,
Oh
now
my
I
God.
will say the city guy figured out a way to get custom goat diapers because they were the type of farmers that make good money. Custom goat diapers on the goat, and the goat had like 2 rooms that it went in. It was cute, and I was like, but
Yeah, that is exactly like Green Acres.
that's still a goat in the house. Like in my brain, I'm like, I love the animals, and when I say I want to bring an animal home, I didn't like mean inside. So I don't know what the rest of the house looked like outside of like a few rooms I was in, because I was focused on the goat. And then I realized goats like to ram people from time to time. Like, how sturdy is that enclosure? Is the goat coming out? Am I gonna have to box the goat? Like, if I
might come home and find curry goat. That's what he might come home and find.
Right.
Curry goat.
They need to know, is this goat gonna have beef with me all of a sudden?
Now, one thing that really did make my brain glitch, and I'm glad my friend put her hand around my mouth, is that the other sibling, who also grew up on a farm, never really left the farm, was like, yeah, I cooked everything. I don't know how you make seasoning taste disgusting, but she did.
Ew.
I'm like, this all you know is fresh food and how to make the fresh food taste. How you do this? How you mess it? Like you got
an herb. You have an herb garden. How are you not utilizing the herb garden?
I was very confused, but I'm glad that she had chips and salsa. I'm glad she had chips and salsa. And sister girl, if you watching this, I hope you got
Look, I would have a bread maker. I would have all the modern conveniences. If I married a farmer, we're going to have all the modern conveniences. I want a bread maker. I want a blender.
I want a bread maker. I want a bread maker now.
Okay. Oh no. First and foremost,
oh Lord.
Foremost, a bread maker is not a modern convenience.
It is if you want the fresh. If you want
to make your own bread, if you want to make your own bread, do it the old-fashioned way, Little House on the Prairie. Okay?
No. I still got the
just like I want an ice cream maker. Like, do I know how to make ice cream? Yes. Do I want to sit and churn the ice cream and the butter all day?
No. Maker. Yes.
I want an ice cream.
Yeah. So if they can provide those things. And we can go for an occasional horseback ride and a picnic. I'm down.
Yeah.
I will get me a husband farmer.
Oh God.
Now see, here's the thing. See, if I lived on a farm, what I want to
survival instincts of a lemur, the both of you.
But I would have like a picnic room because I don't want a picnic outside. I don't want a picnic outside.
Right, because there could be wolves and mountain lions.
Picnic.
It's true.
Yeah, so I need like a picnic.
Oh, Jesus
room. I have like some nice potted trees and like an indoor garden.
I love the indoor garden idea.
You know?
All right, real quick. May Money, if you want to get a link to the Discord, send me a DM on either Instagram, TikTok, Upscrolled, or Substack.
Gambit, Struggle Love Cosmetics, smudge proof enough to survive tears, shots, and terrible decisions.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear it over Gia bursting out laughing.
Hold on, I got you.
No, you got to read it, Gambit.
Struggle Love Cosmetics, smudge proof enough to survive tears, shots, and terrible decisions.
Struggle Love Cosmetics.
He said smudge proof cosmetics. We make
Struggle
a fortune.
Love Cosmetics.
Struggle Love Cosmetics.
But the first time they couldn't get their nails done.
Waterproof mascara for when you reread that text
chopper.
you sent in the morning.
That's right, Ms. Lyles. Insert cool tagline.
I agree. Angry.
Yes, sir.
Did you just put the Discord thing in the chat?
I did not.
No,
Whoever
that's not
did
what's
that
in the
needs to
chat.
remove it.
Where's the
Whoever
Discord?
it says at GCPR did it. Whoever did that needs to
It's,
remove
No,
that
that's not the
because
Discord
we
chat.
That's StreamYard. That's a
That's
StreamYard.
StreamYard.
That's a StreamYard
Okay.
thing.
That
Yeah.
was me.
why
Yeah,
why
that's
is that up
StreamYard.
there?
Because if anybody wants to join StreamYard, we should be able to get a credit off of it and get a discount off our bill.
Yeah.
We are
That's
we
right.
are Struggle Love Radio.
So this
Struggle Love Radio.
I haven't had.
Well,
And
we
listen,
don't
listen,
we
wait.
don't ask for your
StreamYard
donations,
that-
but they
yet.
are
I'm
greatly
hoping to get
accepted.
everything
that right
installed
there,
this week.
that right there is
'Cause right
us
now
trying
I'm
to get
still
some money.
using the butt software.
That's
still
us
using
trying to
the-
get some money.
Donations, gifts.
Gifts.
So yeah,
Yes.
before we started, I told my apologies because I didn't see it until right before the show.
When
that
did
you
we
said that
start?
you needed- We've been started. That you needed assistance,
I didn't get an
between
introduction.
Yeah.
Anywho, between
You got
myself,
anytime
I didn't get an
you want.
introduction.
Right through those.
between myself, George,
Everybody,
and,
welcome Chaos to the
Angry,
Villain's
we can
View.
help you. Oh my goodness! Well, welcome to the show, Chaos.
Okay, so now Chaos has been introduced. Now, can we continue with the show, please, sir? Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, sir.
Again, angry again.
You got to catch me first. You got to
I ain't
catch me
chasing you.
first. And listen, man.
I am too old with too many
So listen, man, I'm gonna
aches and
tell you like
pains to
this.
be chasing
One,
you, sir.
you got to catch me first, and two, my cardio is too good for you to catch me. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You know
Hey,
what?
listen.
Okay, this is very random, but I just
This
thought
may
about
sound
this.
like a humble brag because
Next Sunday.
No,
Hey, that
no,
wasn't
this is
a
not a
humble
humble
brag at
brag.
all.
This is just
Wait a
truth.
minute. Next
all
Sunday
right?
is first Sunday and Easter. So at church, I potentially get an Easter basket and a cupcake. And before
Right.
y'all go, Taz, you're an adult. You don't get an Easter basket. Yes, I do. Okay. Every year that
Well,
I've
well,
been
okay,
there,
first and
there's one
foremost,
particular person that makes sure I get candy.
So why wouldn't you get
First
an
and
Easter
foremost,
basket?
they make sure I get candy first. Secondly, when we get cupcakes, what the hell?
First of the month for the birthdays, we get cupcakes.
They just started that because it wasn't none for my birthday.
Well, I don't
I don't appreciate. I bet they stop it before my birthday again too, because they some hateful mother at that church.
Well, they didn't do
Oh, hateful ass bitch.
no, because Ronay brought me a cupcake specifically last year in April. What you
Just
need
tell
a
him
church
Chaos, old hateful
girlfriend. I
ass
don't know
B.
what to
Renee
tell you.
always takes care
No,
of me.
I mean, but you want your congregation to love you.
You need a church girlfriend. I don't know what to tell you.
I have one. I can tell
Hey,
you
look,
you're not
look,
lying, but
hey.
I'm just okay.
Everybody needs a good. And when I say
Hey,
church
Pastor,
girlfriend, for
Pastor.
those outside of the church, it is nothing romantic. It's like girlfriend, like good friend, good girlfriend.
Right,
that
you
kind
need
of
somebody that understands how the church is. Like
got one of those.
Yeah.
the first
We got
lady.
the same one.
Sometimes I
We got the
forget
same
when we
one.
start talking about church if there are people who don't go to church and could take the lingo the wrong way. I don't want y'all thinking
Right.
there's something salacious going on. No, just
No,
that
no, I
good
do
friend
understand. It's my church is a
Gia.
little
that
more.
brings you stuff. And
Gia.
she just
Gia,
happens
first-
to be
first and
mine.
foremost-
Like one time I was feeling down for quite a
No,
while.
she's
I had
ours.
said nothing
He's ours.
to nobody. Okay, that's fine. She is ours. I had said nothing to nobody, and she
She was
brought
mine
me in a
first.
little treat.
She was mine first.
And I took her. And a nice little candle, and I feel wonderful.
I just
Well,
let you
so-
share her.
You know what? I'm
So,
curious.
so
Is
wait,
you first-
real quick, Pastor Gia. Pastor Gia, you said something that struck me, because you said that you want your church to love you. They have to love you. I don't care if they like me or not, because every time I preach, I tell them, I don't care if y'all like me or not. I really don't care.
You know, I probably should have been a lot tougher. I should have been a lot tougher as a pastor. I think I should have been a lot tougher.
The way he preaches in a way that it feels like a one-on-one conversation with the spiritual guy, but you know he's talking to the whole congregation.
Mhm.
And I will say, and this has nothing to do with our relationship. He is one of the few people I've met that I watched him go through his process of doing a sermon, but he can adjust as needed.
Mhm.
And you can tell when he adjusts because God is like, I know I gave you this message, go here. But he is going to hit everybody differently and make everybody rightfully uncomfortable so that they move. Because one sermon that he gave, and it was a sermon, babe, that you incorporated some rap lyrics. You were bringing it like old school to new school. And at the end, I was like, oh, he right. And I did realize I said it out loud, like, oh, I do need to work on this, that, and the other. Deacon Alicia was like, well, I got this. I need to work on this. And I heard somebody else go, what? All three of us made uncomfortable in different ways from the same
My
thing.
pastor, when I mentioned DMX, and how he puts a prayer on each one of his rap songs on his albums. My pastor, who he praying to, I think he's praying to God. Her own daughter was like, yeah, he is.
Well, so
She like,
my
oh,
big challenge with our congregation was their. So okay, so let's start with the leaders for a second. Okay, so one of the things, we had a meeting and one leader felt like he could get up in a pulpit and just start cussing at people. You cannot do that in the house of God. I just don't approve of it. I mean, I know you curse, here and there or wherever, or in traffic or whatever, but when you get in the pulpit behind a sacred desk and you're talking to God's people,
that is the only place. That is the only place I do not curse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he didn't understand why I felt it was wrong for him not to curse. And I said, I tell you what, this is the stance I'm taking. You get up in this pulpit and you say one curse word, you are dismissed. You will sit down for 30 days and think about it. Because I think that we have to have reverence for the house of God. And so, being a single pastor and a woman, I found that a lot of my male leadership would come at me, because they figured, you're a girl, you're soft, what you gonna do? And I said, well, I believe that I'm anointed by God to wield this staff, male or female, it hits just as hard. So I'm telling you here and now, if you don't listen to the instructions that are given to you, you can find somewhere else to go, because you're not getting it. What you're not going to do is get up in this pulpit and act a fool. That's just not going to happen. You're going to have some self-control when you get behind that desk. So, yeah. I mean, the man got up there, tried me. And got up there.
I understand.
Please don't try me.
Going from my original home church, there were 3 pastors, because my dad just celebrated his 6th pastoral anniversary. Pastor Craig, the founding pastor, then my uncle was pastor, and then my father. That's just how the church chose it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was filling in for my father for one of the Saturday Bible study classes. And there was a man. Did your father tell you to say that? If you mean Father God, yes. If you mean Father Fred, no. Well, are you sure you understand? Well, I understand in Greek, Aramaic, and Hebrew, and English. Do you understand? Like, I had to go through tried and true what everybody else went through.
Exactly.
He goes, well, but you're the daughter of, they assume it's nepotism. I said, okay, so for my 3 brothers that are also clergy, do you say that to them? Well, no, they had to work for it. And what makes you think that I didn't have to work for it?
Exactly. Being the
daughter, my dad is far harder on me than my brothers. And he's harder on me because I fought harder against it than my brothers did. My brothers, when they received their calling, there was a little bit of pushback. And then they were like, you know what? I've been called, I'm going. With me, oh boy, you could have called me Rocky Balboa. I was fighting, okay? Whoa! Then I was like, for 20 years. I got T-Rex arms. I can't box with God. Let me stop this and go ahead and do what I'm supposed to do. But I mean, so my dad is like, and he always said, you're not trying to fight again, are you? Are you? Because you can't fight. I love you, but you can't fight.
Again, I ran for 20 years, and God was like, are you through running? Yeah, man, I'm through.
Yeah.
He said, no, you're not. I said, I am. He said, no, you're not. Because when I finally accepted my call, and I was like, I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna wait till after my birthday. And my birthday was coming up because I'm gonna tie one last one on. He's like, no, you're not. I said, I am. He said, no, you're not. Yeah, watch me. I bought 2/5, a fifth of Jägermeister and a fifth of tequila. Had a little get together. I drank this much out of that tequila, and it didn't feel right. I was like, "You right? I'm gonna go ahead and on Sunday and announce." And that liquor sat on my bar for 3 years before I even touched it again. So I look.
It's a rough calling.
I think people say I want to preach. No, you don't. No, you
Nobody
don't.
in their right mind would ask for this.
Nope.
Nobody.
No.
Oh, and to my nephew, because I found out who it was between yesterday and today. To my nephew that taught my father, Brokey.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I've removed you from my Christmas gift list, and you should have waited until after your birthday to do that. Yeah, don't look for nothing from me in October while you off at college getting your degrees and things. Yeah, every time my dad calls now, I call him. He no longer addresses me by name. I go hello, and he goes Brokey. Okay, you know what? We don't have the same budget, and I accept that. I live with that. But you ain't got to call me bro.
Is this the nephew who mama told him it's okay to be white?
Yep.
Oh, no.
By the way, he's not white. He's black.
Not. He's so not white.
This generation is strange. I think that Gen
His
Z.
mother's white, but he's not.
He's clearly not white. The one, okay, Angry, I sent you the picture when we had the going away dinner. The boy that was the least dressed appropriately for his dinner with the basketball shorts on. That's him.
God, that's him.
That's him. She told him he could identify. Mind you, he picked the restaurant. He picked the day. Before I moved up here and I was still in Kentucky, he chose to pick a restaurant down by me. My bestie Courtney can tell you every place around me then was bougie. Okay. So when I walked in, I put on my good breakfast at Tiffany's polka dot Audrey Hepburn dress.
Oh, I love her dress from from Breakfast at Tiffany's. That's one of my favorite movies.
And that polka dot dress, that's
it was
semi special occasion dress because it looks that dress.
Yes. Oh my gosh, with that, did you see her with the hat that time?
Yes. And I walked in and I saw him.
His pictures, y'all dressed like that during the zombie apocalypse.
Lemurs. My stepmother was waiting for the look on my face, and so was my aunt. Because when I walked in, and I looked at, and my aunt sitting there with her phone like this, y'all. Because she knew when I saw, I put on my good wig and my good makeup and my Audrey Hepburn dress, and you got on basketball shorts and a
Again, not turn it to the side so she can get horizontal, get like the full wide view.
I said, so since you're going to get your degrees and things, you paying for my dinner, right? He's like, I got you, TT. Yeah, I'm a TTU. Oh, he made me so mad. Yeah, she told him he could identify as white. But then he decided to go to college in the South. Yeah, he decided to go to college in the South. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for this first break, like break where he comes home. He's had 2 breaks, but he didn't come home because he said he didn't feel like going back to Kentucky. So, because I'm pretty sure the way he keeps ducking and dodging, coming back home, he got a black girlfriend. I feel like he's been calling Kaepernick. Because this is a boy when he was in high school. Hey TT, I saw what they got for lunch. He bring me some of whatever you made last night. I'll take it. You ain't even got to heat it up. Okay, this is him. Okay, if the family is getting together and it's certain folks that's gonna be there that he knows is cooking, he'll walk. Okay, he'll walk like he Moses. Okay, he going through the Dutch. And I ain't coming home. The break ain't long enough. This Negro didn't come home for Christmas, over the summer, nothing. He got a black girlfriend.
There is a girl.
Oh, there's a girl there. All right.
He's been so through with his parents. This is the one that asked if he could move out into the garage his sophomore year in high school.
Well, shall a man leave his
Let's
father?
get it on.
He's gonna cleave to somebody.
I was like, you want to, and it was a detached garage. I was like, you want to live in the garage? And they were like, we're not putting a separate door in. So to get in and out of your room, you got to open up the full garage door. He's like, I don't care. They're like, we're not putting like heat out here. You don't have to get heaters. I'll work extra hours at my after school job. I don't care. I looked at my brother and sister-in-law like, do you know how much your kid got to hate you to live in the garage? Like, what did y'all do?
Privacy.
What did you do to him?
He had privacy. He had the whole basement to himself in the house, a finished basement.
It's like,
he didn't want to be there.
It's like, what did you do to him? To where you literally told her, it's like, you're not going to have heat out there. I don't care.
Right.
You're not going to have this. I don't care.
Because his original plan is that he asked me if he could move in with me. And I said, that's going to put you in a completely different school district. And I said, given, that you're working on a scholarship, I don't want to mess that up for you. But if you need to, you can move in with Jonty.
Push come to shove,
Are you trying to hold up your katanas?
Yes, we are ready for the zombie apocalypse. We are. I got these when I took Asian studies and lived in Japan for a few years, and I took sword fighting. Yes.
How sharp are they?
Well, they wouldn't let me bring them in the country sharp, and I haven't sharpened them. Only the tips are sharp. But
it's not like that.
Oh well, you're not ready for the
somebody will get bludgeoned.
You're not. Sorry.
You're not really ready.
I will blunt instrument you to death.
Right. I will definitely blunt you to death. But these have
y'all seen the video of the what did they call it? The knife silencer. It's a parody video where they take a silencer and put it on the tip of the knife.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Put a silencer on the tip of the knife. And you put a laser guide on it.
When I saw him,
he put a scope on it for long range stabbing.
We are definitely ready.
I'm just like,
It's like, hey, Pastor Gia, your katana like the one dude said he's ready to go to fight the war in Iran for Trump, and he has the katana and he got it over his head like this. I'm like, first and foremost, that katana is not gonna do any damage because if it was sharp, your fingers would have fell off by now.
Oh, speaking of which, that guy is now battling
out of his neck.
Yeah, but that guy is now battling with one of my mutuals on TikTok because he thinks my mutual is the one that showed his video. And I put in the comment section, like, it was me. And I didn't say anything disparaging about you. I was just concerned that you might cut your head off. And that's what I said. Y'all were there. That's what I said when I played the video. I thought he was going to
he does have on a pretty sparkle leggings.
Do these guys really know how to use these swords, or is it
something
that they learned in a video game?
Well, see, he had it drawn out.
His neck.
He had it drawn out and had it behind his neck, like,
Oh, it definitely wasn't sharp.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
the way he was holding it.
It is.
The way he was holding it.
He was holding
it would have cut his hand smooth off.
The plain blade like that?
Yes.
Yeah, no. This you can see this is not sharp. Only the very tip is sharp.
He's holding just like that out of the sheath.
No way.
But kind of holding it behind him.
And then he's like,
both hands on
what do you call it? Hip thrusting while holding it. I said I was like, dude, I wasn't coming.
While he's wearing his pretty purple sparkle galaxy leggings.
Oh, goodness.
And then he was like, and then he told me, he was like, well, you came from my mother, sir. I didn't say anything about your mother. Your mother wasn't was she in the video?
Your drill sergeant's gonna come for you, mama.
She was not.
I was like, I believe I had my glasses on. It was early in the morning. Okay,
but that generation can't handle anything. Did anybody ever see the Tomorrow War with the 30 years from now in the future, the kids which would have been our kids and grandkids, were at war with these aliens and they couldn't beat them. So they went back in time to come get our generation and our mother's generation and father's generations because they needed somebody with tactical advantage and who was tough. I mean, clearly Gen X's and baby boomers, which would probably be like in the command center, but our generation is just too tough for that kind of nonsense. You know,
okay, everybody else is. I'm not gonna say that I am. Okay.
But we did play outside. These kids didn't grow up playing outside.
I can't say I did. Okay. I sat outside on the deck of the front porch and I read. I'm not. Yes, Gen X is tough. Not this Gen X. Okay, don't get it twisted. Don't run up to me thinking that I'm like one of the Goonies. I can dress you real
tougher
nice.
than them, though. You're tougher than them.
Yeah, but
quite tougher than them.
But no.
She said no.
No.
She's like, no, we ain't claiming that. We ain't claiming.
Look, I will fall asleep getting a tattoo. Okay, but come at me to draw blood, I'm crying. No.
It's just interesting that they have asthma and all these childhood diseases and things that we didn't have. I mean, because we were used to the elements and they're not. That's what's so disturbing.
Now I will say this one thing, because people always get weirded out by it. Because they go, well, Taz, you got to be tougher than that. You said you swim with sharks. I did. And I did learn how to swim because my papa just didn't give a damn. He was like, she'll learn, and literally picked me up and just threw me into the ocean. I still think that my mom and my papa had a secret life insurance policy on me. But hey, I laughed at them.
He was probably a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, like good looking out, JC. You had my back because what? What are we doing?
Just toss it and she'll figure it out.
Yeah, but no, I realized a long time ago, like my cousins and all of my friends growing up, I was like, they are built for tough. I am built to report. But I feel like this: somebody has to chronicle things for history. I'm your girl. I can do well enough to keep up. Okay, I'm the supply person. We can survive on everything I keep in my purse. We can, okay? And we can have hot meals.
Write in cursive. Now, this generation, y'all know them Gen Zs can't write in cursive. So and you know what? The system goes down. They can't even read Morse code. They need us.
Here's the thing. My oldest son called me the other day to tell me that two of his kids, the teachers were like, your children are obsessed with signing their names on everything. And the teacher was shocked that my son knew how to write in cursive. And he's like, yeah, my mom used to make us write in cursive. She used to teach us over the summer. Mm-hmm. And the teacher said, but why? And he said, well, in my life, I've had to sign contracts and I have to read stuff. And my mom said it's important to be able to read cursive. And one job that he had, it was a temporary position. He was filling in interim for somebody else. And it worked out because he got a job offer, but there was like a month and a half before they could start him, right? They had to wait for the new budget cycle. They were trying to be funny and were writing notes to one another about my son in cursive because they felt that he was rude and that he must be stupid because they felt he wasn't talking enough to them. And he's like, I'm trying to make sure I don't mess stuff up. Because it was a position for a boys and girls club. And the position was taking care of the children who need a little extra attention. So yeah, he wanted to make sure he wasn't getting their paperwork wrong. Like, I can understand.
Exactly.
I get it.
Mm-hmm. And these are also children in certain situations where you have to be very careful and make sure the right people are picking them up. And he read the note. I was like, yep, see, that's what I told y'all. And I also made my children practice their handwriting, not like to make it perfect, but to make sure it was legible. So I would have them write it. And then remember when we were in class and the teacher would be like, pass it to your neighbor on the right. You grade their paper. I would have them, pass it to the
I remember that. Yeah.
And be like, can you read your sister's handwriting? Can you read your brother's handwriting? Okay. Yeah. And I tried to make sure that my kids' handwriting all looked different. And let me tell y'all why. There's a reason. I noticed that pretty much everybody on my mother's side of the family, all of their handwriting looked identical. For a long period of time, my papa, my mother's father, struggled because he had a grandmother when his father passed away her legal name was his mother's nickname. His grandmother stole the insurance policy when his father passed away. And then shortly after, because of strain, stress, and a broken heart, his mother passed away. She stole that money also because she could sign off on it. And because everybody's handwriting looked the same when they tried to challenge it in court, there was no way to differentiate. So I wanted their handwriting to everybody's be different. At least don't look like mine.
Exactly.
Because I have a fear that I set all this stuff up, I get everything in order for my children, and somebody can just come through with the signature. Now, unfortunately for me, my mama gone on to glory. My handwriting, my cursive, me printing and me writing in cursive, I promise y'all, you would think that it came from two different people until you watch me do it. Why? I don't know. I guess it's the tism. But my mother, because three of my younger brothers were always late because they would be asking me fashion advice before they would go to school. And my school started later than everybody else's. She would have me write them notes and sign them because our handwriting was identical. And I was like, man, but it did work out in her later days. Because for those that don't know, my mother passed away from 3 different forms of cancer eating up her body.
Oh,
but she was sharp as a tack until the very end. Don't be sorry, because that woman got very vulgar towards the end. And I looked at her like, smart woman.
Yeah.
They get mean after, feeling sick for a while.
She didn't get mean. She didn't get mean. She turned into Andrew Dice Clay. I was like, man, where did this come from? It was culture shock. But she had me sign certain stuff, like nothing legal, but like letters that she wrote a bunch of letters in bulk to people and tried to get it out while she still had all her faculties. But when it was time to sign it, she no longer could. So, for the sake of, I signed up. But yeah, because okay, it's funny, but it's not funny. It's funny to me. The night that we had to move her to hospice, every month, my granny had a dinner with her children. She also included my older cousin, Stephanie, because Stephanie's mother had passed away. And Stephanie has always been like a second mom to me as well. Well, my mom had taken a turn for the worse. And they were like, okay. And my mom's favorite restaurant was Macaroni Grill. And this was when Macaroni Grill was also shutting down. So the restaurant, that particular location, was waiting for my mom to come in because she would sing with them in Italian and all this stuff. So they were like, look, this is what she likes. We'll send enough food for the family. We'll send it. I go in there and I'm like, hey, Mom. I knew she couldn't talk anymore, but we could still communicate. And I was like, hey, you want to take a couple bites of your favorite meal before the ambulance comes to move you? Last words she said, I really never liked it. I just like the singing. Tastes like shit. Oh. Erupted like we never liked this restaurant. We kept going for you.
We didn't want to come, but you made us come.
And I'm like,
she
your
said
mama wouldn't.
20 years.
You just look at her. You just look at her. Just want to say,
dinners at this place. When I tell you, the whole house was like, I'm talking about weekly dinners, birthdays, everything. My mama's best friend was like, I'm gonna go smoke. I said, you don't smoke. She said, it's a store around the corner, right? Yeah. She said, I'm about to go buy me a pack of cigarettes. You ain't never smoke. I'm smoking today. Okay.
Don't look here. Somebody says that they're gonna smoke and they don't smoke. Don't. Just let them. Just let them.
I was sitting there and I was dying laughing. And this is right when like the ambulance got there for hospice and they're coming in. I'm laughing. My brothers are laughing. My dad is laughing so hard. He has tears coming down. And there's some people that are pissed. I can only imagine what was going through their mind walking through the house. Like, what? And my granny is looking at them like, you want a piece of cheesecake? She's like, you want me to make you a plate? Because my granny's trying to get rid of this food. Because when I say they sent food, the restaurant sent food, it was so much. And we're all looking like, who's going to eat this shit? And I'm not saying macaroni and grill was bad. This particular location. It was that particular location that was horrible. It was just, I have been to other locations, great. That location, I don't know. I guess they
Just-
hired Rocco to work in
just
the
like
kitchen.
the singing.
But the way everybody looked, and because my family is petty, my mother wrote her eulogy, well, a portion of her eulogy.
Oh my God.
And in it, she was like,
The whole damn thing.
well, pretty much, but she was like, and I'm not sorry for making y'all eat there. In the
He only liked the singing. All that time, it was just about the singing. It
That's
wasn't about
petty.
it.
and I'm just sitting there, and this is right after I've gotten up because I was the interim church secretary at that point. So I do my stuff, even though it's my mom. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I don't want
So
anybody
you
else.
wore a
to
lot
mess
of
up.
hats. So your parents, were they pastors or?
Yes. So
So
I get
I was
down.
the PK's kid too.
Yeah. And my dad's best friend, Pastor McCoy, goes up because it was her final wish that he would do the eulogy. And I can tell when he's getting to that point because he's reading and he stopped. And he goes, these are her words, y'all. And he,
I'm gonna say them like she said it. Praise the Lord.
and my uncle, the only one that was not there that night because he was at a hospital visiting with one of his church members, and he was just going to meet us at hospice because the hospice was like a block away from the hospital he was at, right? He didn't know about her deathbed confession, right? So he hears about this in church. He is the sitting pastor at that time, and he turns around and he looks at me. He said, I'm going outside. I said, you going outside to cuss, ain't you? He said, yes, I'm going to. He said, I'm walking down to the corner. I'm going to say some cuss words and I'm going to be back. Say a few for me too.
Oh, Jesus. See, y'all Chicago churches is rough. This is what it is.
That wasn't even a Chicago church. That church is in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
And it's funny
talking
because
about
it's a
the
little
Midwest,
church
yo,
that sits
so-
on the top of a hill. When you go up this one particular hill, it's the only thing you see. And I'm just like, yeah, that's yeah, that would be my. When I tell you everybody was mad, like she had us going because she liked the sick. Okay.
Wow.
And my brothers was like, is that why you were the only one that didn't have to have your birthday there? Oh no, I used to bribe y'all mama with chocolate cake. Y'all, I thought everybody knew that trick. Bring her a chocolate cake. You can get anything. And she wasn't slicing it up like and eating it like one slice at a time like a regular human being. No. She'd take a fork and just start eating it. She wasn't a well woman. And no, she wasn't a large woman. She was not.
What?
Skinny as crap and just tall. Where did it go? I don't know.
What in the big back shit is that?
I told you my mother had the rule. This is what she said. Order dessert and eat it at the restaurant because desserts don't travel well, but your entree does.
I heard that too. Is that really a thing? My grandmother would always say that. That
My mother lived by it.
Yeah,
My mother
I
also
understand
did
that.
not like to eat vegetables.
Maybe
So
it
take
was like a
advice
Southern
from her
thing.
very lightly.
Yeah,
There is a restaurant not far from us that also serves food that does not travel well.
Oh, no, I'm cutting the camera because you're not about to make me mad with that restaurant again. I get so mad every time
I want
we
you
go
to
past
tell
it.
them what it is.
I'm not.
What
I
happened
want you to tell them what it is.
Let's come back. What happened with the restaurant?
Hold on. I need to know about this restaurant.
What
So
happened?
there
What
was
happened
one
at the
day.
restaurant?
When I come visit y'all in Chicago, we're gonna bypass that restaurant.
Okay, we are because there are a lot of
Oh
things
no!
that I like that we have to go
We
past.
definitely about.
But let me explain. Okay, so we were going past one day and he was like, that's the type of food that doesn't travel. And I look up at the sign. It's a pancake restaurant. And I mean pancakes pretty much only. That you cannot eat in at all. Okay. It is the Checkers/Rallies of pancakes. Pancakes don't travel well. Pancakes is something that you make and you got to sit down and eat. How you got
Right
to go
away.
only pancakes? And it's a big old orange sign too. So every time we drive past, I get mad all over again. On top of the fact that I'm not a big pancake person. But even that is
That's
It
just-
makes it won't travel well.
That
Grits
is
just don't
blasphemous.
travel well. Either breakfast food, I think in general.
Breakfast food can travel well because
You
if you
think
get
so?
it home in time, if you get it home in time enough, you can
Right.
you can put
You gotta
just
get
a
it
little
home
bit
right
of heat
away.
on it. But how do you sell pancakes to
'Cause you
travel?
can't
I'm gonna get you the
microwave
pancakes to go.
It's hard.
and it's not like, and you can't even
No.
say it's like a Sonic, like, oh, you can pull over to the side,
Right.
excuse me, and like eating the parking lot is about this big, okay? So
it's not like McDonald's breakfast where you can remember how they used to have the big breakfast with the
No,
biscuits
yeah,
and
no,
and they had
no.
the
Right,
pancakes.
nah.
you can't
Nope.
you
Well, damn.
George IHOP International House of Pesticides. George.
Damn it, George. Oh, George.
We're gonna
Oh,
get a lot
Chuckles,
of
do
hate
you
mail from
understand? You
those
said your
rodeo
wife's
people.
mother and both brothers would sit at the table with forks and devour cake between them. Don't like, yes, because my mom would
Hungry Hippo board
my
game
mom and
style.
would watch Law and Order. It didn't matter what
Yes.
iteration of Law and Order. And she would go to this because there was a grocery store near us that would sell half cakes. And I'm not talking about like a half a sheet cake, like a half a layered round cake. You could buy a
Oh,
half
yeah,
one.
like
And she
the-
would buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she would hand me a fork and
Donut
I would have a
ones.
fork and she would get a fork and we would just sit there on her bed with a towel underneath it and eat the cake while watching Law and Order until my dad came home early from work one day and was like, what in the gluttonous disaster is going on? And then we felt bad, like maybe this is not what we should be doing.
My grandma
No,
used to
it's
get vanilla chocolate and strawberry, the Neapolitan ice cream, Breyers. And she loved Law and Order. You had to have that while you watched Law and Order.
Yeah.
You had to have that.
But see, my dad couldn't really talk because even to this day, I'm just now back to being able to eat anything cookies and cream, but I still cannot do butter pecan ice cream because my dad
I'm
would
so
buy
jealous.
it in bulk, and every Friday night he would either make or buy some variant of some type of pizza, get Oreo cookies double stuffed, and then some type of chip and an array of candy, and we would have what my parents would call an indoor drive-in movie.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And it was
Okay,
great, but I'm like,
and foremost,
it was always that and my dad making someone a bowl of ice cream. First of all, it's going in a mixing bowl. He bought mixing bowls for everybody. So you get all of this butter pecan plus like caramel syrup, whipped cream and everything. And then it was too much.
What?
That is diabetes
butter
in a
I
bowl.
was gonna say,
butter pecan has
Diabetes.
historical context.
That is
So-
diabetes in a
so-
bowl.
Stop your hate of butter pecan, man. Stop your hate
Yeah.
of butter pecan. You're anti-black.
No,
You're
it's not
anti-black if you
hate.
hate butter
It is
pecan.
not. It's just I've just had so much. Like I'm just because he went through a cookies and
Butter
cream
almond was
phase
delicious too.
where everything had to be cookies and cream. And then it was butter
that's
pecan,
like
and
your
I'm like-
slander of paydays. That's like your slander of paydays. I will have no butter pecan slander or payday slander.
First of all, sir, I'm still mad that you brought a payday up in this house because I told you.
And it was
that-
delicious. King size.
First of all, y'all, he came in the house the other day and he said, I got you something. I was excited. Like I thought I got a new squishy, right? I thought I got a new stuffed animal because that's usually
Yeah.
what he gets when he said. And he said, it's in my pocket. And I'm like, okay, I got a mini stuffed animal. It was like,
No, she reached in there first and
That's
she
so
pulled out my diabetes monitor. She pulled out my diabetes monitor. I had to give me that. That's not what's in there. You bypassed the real thing.
I pulled out that.
King
And I
size.
said,
What
did
is
you
this
at least
bull?
get me a sweet treat? He said, I got the king size so we could share.
Ooh, yeah, payday is not really
What is this
It's not
bullshit?
it's not the candy bar of choice.
You might as well
This is
just eat a
bullshit.
bag of Planters peanuts because that is
Neither was the zero
Or get a
bar, but yet
Zag
here
Nut.
we
Remember
are.
the Zag Nut with the white chocolate and it had the nuts in it and stuff?
Hey, you had
Look.
somebody a payday.
Have
you
you
look
ever
right
had
back
an
and you say, what
Abba
is this bullshit?
Have you ever had an Abba Zaba? It was
I don't know
toffee
what
with
that
peanut
is.
butter on the inside of it.
Listen, I
Okay.
standard, sir.
I don't know what that is. But look, I could do a whatchamacallit. Y'all remember what I could do?
Whatchamacallit, yes. And the Reggie Jackson, remember that candy bar?
Yes.
That was good.
I could do 1,000
Okay,
grams.
you can eat a Reggie Jackson bar, but you can't eat a
Whatchamacallit
Mm.
and 1,000 grams.
Because
would be
the
my
payday
favorite.
is missing a lot of
Two
stuff. It's
favorite.
missing chocolate, peanut
Payday.
butter, caramel. It's missing.
Okay, so see, first and foremost, they have it has caramel. It has caramel, but they do have
Payday's
chocolate
missing
covered
flavor.
paydays. So see,
Look,
see,
let me explain
see?
something to you.
flavor.
The
Sir,
payday
sir,
is the
There'll be no
Jeffersons of
Hogden
bags
Shaw
of
slander
peanuts.
or payday
Okay?
slander from you.
So
No,
listen,
the
man.
payday is just trying
Pay-
to be bougie, okay? But it's really bougetto. It is the Jeffersons of a bag of peanuts. It moved on up, but it didn't get all the way up, okay?
What
Silly.
she said. What she said.
Payday is
The
the
same people
equivalent
who
of being
slander
gold.
my payday will eat
No,
a Snicker.
payday is the equivalent of being
It is
gold
not the
plated
same
and not
thing.
Same
being
thing,
24
fam.
karat
Same
gold.
thing.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
payday is like spray painted gold. All right,
Sir,
it's like gold
sir.
spray paint versus actual gold. You know
see,
what I mean?
it was
Why not
That's
just
that's
eat
the
a
difference.
Hershey
We had
with
a-
almonds?
okay,
I mean,
you know,
that's
we had a-
explainable.
My mom had what she called a cake town. Now, keep in mind, for until my mother retired, and she retired at the age of 40. I'm so behind the curve. She worked at a company called Saturday Night Limited. Night of the round table, right? And they made like all of your bath towels and stuff like that. She got one of the women who worked the Tajima machines, the embroidery machine, to make her a supersized, extra fluffy towel to be her snack towel that she could put out on stuff. She also had them make a bunch of adult bibs for multiple people in the family because my mother had jokes. But a zero bar, I don't think I've ever had a zero bar.
Zero.
I've never had. a
Right,
zero bar.
that's what
I
I'm
know.
thinking. The zero bar with the white bar. is the
Zero,
white
yeah,
chocolate.
zero bar was
the
white
nougat.
chocolate.
White chocolate and nougat.
I was thinking it was
That's
called
all it
Zag Nut.
was.
It's zero. It's the zero bar.
No.
Then they had a hero bar too. Remember there was a hero one?
Yeah. But no, I don't. No, a payday is the laziest thing. Somebody got
It's
high.
like a Mary
and
Jane.
had to create.
You had the Mary Jane
uh,
with the peanut butter and the nougat. I just didn't
Yeah,
understand what was
But
happening.
a payday bar had to be made by somebody who was high as hell. And they were just like, we're going to throw some stuff together and it's going to taste good.
And it was like it wasn't finished. It was like it was missing something.
Yeah,
needed
it's like they
needed some
started
chocolate
it
or
and then they
something.
fell asleep and woke up and forgot what they were supposed to be putting together.
Exactly.
Why
you
it sound
had
like
to
y'all
really-
hate?
I don't know what that stuff was. in
Because
the
I
center.
am. Call
It's
me
just
a
a hater.
hater. Because I don't
I just
like
did.
unfinished candy bar.
Yeah.
I'll be a hater.
Yeah, that was not a
So-
that was not a right candy bar. Something was wrong with it.
It was no.
It was right up there with that kid Mikey with the Pop Rocks. It was.
Man, and I have a cousin.
From the Pop Rocks rooms. Anybody remember that?
Yeah. I remember the commercial.
Oh.
That lie. That lie.
And I was
Oh.
like, that
He
commercial
was
is
Minnesota.
questionable.
Pop
That
Rocks.
Pop Rocks commercial was very, very questionable.
What is it made of? I wonder. Acid
What
or
Pop
something?
Rocks
You didn't-
commercial?
With the girl
So-
in school and she was failing, and then she was like, "Oh, I know how to fix my grade," and she stays after school to talk to her professor. She puts the Pop Rocks in her mouth, and then her head disappears. Yes, it was a commercial. Look it up.
Was that the one with the head exploded? Is
No,
that the
her
one
head.
with the-
That's
No.
not what exploded in that
No,
commercial.
I mean his head exploded.
Somebody's head exploded. It wasn't hers though.
They had confetti or something coming out of it?
Oh, there was that one too.
But the one with Mikey.
You're naive.
Urban
You're
legend.
so naive too, aren't you, Pastor Gia?
What?
But the Mikey commercial, here's the
It was
thing.
like an
Here's the
urban
thing.
legend. They said Mikey.
I
ate the
had an
Pop Rocks.
older cousin who kept messing with me regarding the Mikey commercial because it was like, give it to Mikey. Mikey will eat anything. And my older
Anything.
cousins would laugh. And I'm like, what are y'all laughing at? And I had one older cousin was like, you'll never understand because you won't eat anything and you probably never will. And she kept saying, you'll just never have a boyfriend. I'm like, I don't want a boyfriend. And I didn't get it.
What did
But-
that have to do with Mikey?
Because my cousins forgot that I'm going to go to the grandparents, the grandparentals, and when they wouldn't give me answers, that I would ask them. And my grandmother was like, which one of your cousins said that? And I pointed it out. Evidently, my cousin was making a very nasty joke that I wasn't catching on to.
Ah, I tell you,
Just like when a little boy who lived down the street from my grandma was like, I want to pop your cherry. And I was like, I don't even like cherries. And if I had cherries, I don't want you busting them. And I went in the house.
I'm surprised
because I was eating a fruit cup. And I thought that this boy was about to come and like take my fruit cup and stomp on it. And I was in tears. Like, please don't let him take my fruit. And my granddaddy got his shotgun and was like, girl, that is not what he's talking about. And don't go back outside.
I'll be paying his money to visit.
It's like, oh, whoa. So
this is why I tell people, stop telling me stuff because I'm gonna go ask somebody
and gonna go tell,
about it.
He said,
accidentally dry snitch a lot, and I don't mean
told him, like, look, you got too much dip on your chip.
Right. I don't mean to dry snitch. Y'all just got to realize what you can tell me that I'm gonna understand.
And that's a good thing that you had brothers, because that just means you're covered. I had 6 brothers growing up.
And people have asked my brothers, like, do y'all feel bad about sheltering your sister that much? And they're like, dear God, no, she needs to stay sheltered.
Exactly. All the Catholic school. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, because
that's their job. Their
just
job
like I found out that down the street from my high school, there was a club that like everybody was sneaking into. All 4 years of high school, this club I thought was a restaurant because we would walk past it, and the way the outside was decorated, I thought that it was just like a nice little brunchy spot that adults would go to.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a club.
It was a club.
And my mom was like, she was like, for a short period of time, I thought you were sneaking out, going in there. And my granny was like, you thought she was sneaking out the house, going in there.
With brothers.
Like, there's only one way for anybody to sneak out your house, and that's going out of a window. Do you think this little girl about to get dirty to go somewhere? And my mother was like, yeah, she ain't. My mama was nothing but. I was, can I get a library card? I considered running away from home one time. I got put on punishment. My mama took my library card and called my grandparents and told them not to take me to the library.
Oh, no.
Hey, you.
I packed a bag. I was gonna go. I had a plan. I was gonna go to Connecticut and live with my older cousin who had just got married. How I was gonna get to Connecticut, I don't know.
So you had a plan and used the term.
The library card was gonna open doors.
Said, look at my library card. Said, you may take my library card, but you'll never take my freedom.
It's a nice thing when you can look back and say you were sheltered. Of course, at the time it goes on, you don't appreciate it, but there is something to be said for having a family and, having brothers.
I still appreciate it because as I'm learning different stuff, I don't want to learn nothing else. People of the world, y'all not okay. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Exactly.
I tell y'all this every day. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but I hope it's not contagious.
I can't imagine this
world. I am not okay.
I can't imagine that this world is such a
yes. Actually, first of all, my paternal granddaddy went down in Cincinnati history as the one and only Black man to pull a rifle loaded on Cincinnati Police Department and survive and cuss them out and get them to actually do their job.
Wow.
Well, damn.
Now, it was because my cousin had got shot by a dude that she was trying to break up with that lived across the street. And I was like, you decided to shoot her across the street from our crazy ass granddaddy? Okay. The good deacon is about to blow your head off. And the police were like, deacon, you want to put the gun down? He said, I'm sending him to Jesus. Those are your two choices. Now, my granddaddy, when he was mad at you, regardless of what you look like, didn't matter your race, ethnicity, or gender, you were the N-word. Okay, that's what your name
Lord.
became.
Oh,
So
Oh,
every
my God.
officer there, that's what he was calling them, and told them to go get the N-word that shot his grandbaby.
oh my goodness.
And I'm just
Oh.
sitting there like,
Lord.
Did your
Jesus.
cousin survive it? The one that
oh
got
yeah,
shot?
she's fine. Because
But
at the
you know
time I'm like,
what?
Granddaddy, you got to move. I'm supposed to go up to the hospital to get on the phone to give everybody updates. He said, "Oh, you can go. I won't shoot you." I can't guarantee that. They all over the front lawn, and I got to go through.
And then
the
you have
front
to
lawn.
wonder what would have made him shoot her. Sometimes I tell my daughter
He did.
the
Okay. This boy at the time was like the hot. Okay, you know when you're in high school, there's always like that one to three guys that are like the hot commodity of the neighborhood or the school.
yeah, they mature quickly.
And he was like supposed to be the hot.
Praise the Lord.
He was interested in her, and she thought that she had a crush on him. They started dating, and she realized he was not her cup of tea. She was just like, "Oh, he is not who I thought he was," and she just wanted to break up. That's it. And she's like, "I don't want to be with you anymore." But since everybody thought that she was the hot girl of the, and she's like,
Oh,
because she was like
His
supposed to be
ego
like the
couldn't
prettiest
take it.
girl in the neighborhood. It was like
Yeah.
a blow to his ego, like, we gotta be together. And she's like, no. And she's like, I just don't want to be your girlfriend anymore. And he shot her. Because he was like, I'm gonna shoot you if you break up with me. And she was like, I don't believe it. Because this is my cousin that is fearless. Like, to this day, she's now a nurse. She's like, you're not going to. And because we grew up around guns and hunting and everything, she said, like, to this day, she said
he was
she
willing to
honestly
risk
didn't think
it.
that he would do it.
Did they put him in jail?
Oh, yeah, he's still in jail.
Golly.
He's still in jail. Here's the thing. When you have a family that's the majority clergy and we show
Mhm.
up,
Yeah.
you're not getting out of jail.
Right.
You're not getting out of jail.
You're gonna be in there for a
Especially
while.
since he keeps talking about he wants revenge. Bro, the oldest of us was ready to take you out. I got a brother that I call can't get right. He'll definitely take you out. And then at his last parole hearing, he looked at me. He looked me dead in the face. Somebody, it's your fault. I'ma come get you. No, you won't.
Oh wow, he's still making threats.
I didn't have nothing to do with it. Like, by the time
Demons
I found
just
out y'all were,
talking
well, see, here's the thing. By the time I found out they were boyfriend and girlfriend, they were breaking up. I'm always the last to know stuff because I don't really be paying
So
attention.
was
to
he
stuff like
always
that.
kind of the odd kid in the neighborhood, a little withdrawn, maybe a little strange? Was he always strange?
I honestly, I don't know because I really didn't pay any attention to it.
What just made it worse? Y'all didn't even pay him no attention. He was
I
just ignored.
I didn't pay him. First of all, I have the cousins that
What
were
did she
alive
say?
at that,
What made her get with him?
there were like 40. She said that she thought she likes like athletic guys, stuff like that, and she thought that
Mhm.
that's what he was because she thought,
Uh-huh.
oh, they could play basketball together. She liked to do
Right.
like long jogs and walks and stuff like that. And she,
Mhm. So he was definitely sensitive.
and he wasn't. And she's like, but then
He
she
wasn't
soon
at-
realized that.
He wasn't athletic.
But then
and-
she soon,
okay.
well, I would say because we are exactly 16 months apart. She realized in her mid-20s that she really didn't want to date anybody. That she doesn't mind having friends, like just being platonic with people. But she
Well,
realized
getting shot will do that to you. I mean, I
But
think
she,
that was
yeah, but she said, thinking back, she
cause.
like she really didn't even want a boyfriend. She wanted somebody to play basketball with and run with. She was like, yeah, she didn't want anything else. She didn't want anything romantic.
He didn't want to bump undercarriages.
Nope. Like to this day, if you're willing to like go out to dinner and go to a movie,
Bump undercarriages with her.
nope. She's down to do that, but you're not sharing space with her. Don't ask her for a hug. And that like she's never been a huggy person. Don't hold like even with family. She doesn't want any of that.
She's an
She
asexual
has no
screw
problem
mom.
spending 2-3 hours with somebody, and then she goes on.
Well, how old was she when
But
she
as a
got
nurse, she's
were they in high
phenomenal.
school?
She was in high school. I wasn't in high school yet, but she was in high school.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Yeah, because it
probably.
was
I
the
mean,
next
that would-
year that I was supposed to start high school, and then when she started, because she was just like, but I kind of figured that she would be asexual because like she's never talked about actually having a crush on anybody except for him, and then she realized it really wasn't a crush. It was
Well, that was pretty traumatic too.
like,
if
hey, I just
you
want
really
somebody
like-
to hang out with. And then she realized, because even as close as we've been over the years, at that 2-hour mark, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go home. That's enough people for me today. Like,
George
you got
in the-
2 hours back.
Wow.
George is in the comment section reminding us it's time for final thoughts.
It's time for what now?
We do a section in the show that's called Final Thoughts, and when
Final
Oh,
thoughts.
final pause. Final
We-
pause. Okay.
we give our final thoughts of tonight's show, or just whatever thoughts that are rattling on in our heads. And
Wow.
generally, what we do is we let our guest go first. So,
Oh, God.
Pastor Gia, final thoughts.
It sounds like that gentleman we talked about was very disturbed. It sounds like he was a loner, and he left a lot of trauma in his wake. I mean, I think her cousin was really traumatized by that whole experience. I mean, somebody shooting you just because you say, I don't want to be with you. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, that's a perfect story for Porch of No Judgment. So that's another show for another time.
Then she
Chaos.
watches it. She probably will send it in.
Probably. Chaos. Since you stroking something over there, go final thoughts.
My pickle. I'm stroking my pickle.
Fantastic.
So
Pickle, though.
final thoughts. The final thoughts are I never want to be on this show again with two women who will openly discuss cosmetics
And
for
rodeo.
about 30 minutes. No, the rodeo didn't bother me. It was the cosmetics. I also noticed that I need to go to Philadelphia and rescue Pastor G and bring her back to Chicago, because she also has the survival skills of a lemur. I don't care how ready she thinks she is for the zombie apocalypse. She's not ready. So therefore, I'm going to move her in and put her in bubble wrap just like I do Taz. Those are my final thoughts.
We can have matching vanities.
Right. And we can take turns decorating
right.
that skeleton.
So, Chaos final thoughts. Gambit's final thoughts is his internet is out, so that's his final thoughts. Everybody knows my final thoughts. Insert cool tagline here. Taz.
My final thoughts are: 1, thank you, Pastor Jim, for stopping through with us. You must come back again.
Well, thank you for having me.
I know Thomas is probably kicking himself as he's probably just now getting back to Georgia that he wasn't here. So we'll have to have you back on so you can kick it with Thomas too. But also,
You don't want them problems. You don't want them problems.
But as we begin this week, and given the current administration and how stressful it is, do not forget to love on yourself and love on your neighbors, and don't lose hope. There's
on
still
your pickle.
community out there, and we're all here for one another. And we here at GCPR try to do our best to be there for you guys. And if all else fails, have a snack.
Have a snack and pull
Or
to the
two.
Porch of No Judgment and just talk shit with us.
And send it to the email address of Porch of No Judgment. Please stop making confessions to me in my emails.
That's,
And that's how we're going to end the show for
your
tonight.
email.
That's how we're going to end the show for tonight. So coming up, we have got Conversations with T. Nathan, and starting out Monday morning, we have got Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving with Thomas Bishop. And in the afternoon, we have got Taz J with the Taz Effect, bringing you news in a way that you did not know you need or could use. So, with that being said, we're out, and we will see you, everyone, in 7 whole days.
The
Take
villains
care,
are
y'all.
out.
Whole Tony Braxton.
The villains are out.
7 whole days.
Good night,
Not a
y'all.
word from you. Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.